I feel like he will end up being the best player actually on this 3D Max team, but this is just like you're fighting. If there's any specialist right now in Tier 1 Counter-Strike, I feel like Eternal Fire and Anubis might be the strongest one right now.
All right, then we're going to see if 3D Max can upset the apple cart with the win against Eternal Fire on Anubis.
Thank you very much, Richard, there, of course, with Sudhen and Mr. Maui. T-start for 3D Max.
Name.
Yeah, it would be weird to say thanks, Alex.
It feels like you'd be thanking yourself.
Yeah, like patting myself on the back. But regardless, two very different human beings. Gravity's thrown out a quick smoke towards B. So let's see if they can trifle with Eternal Fires and Anubis. Oh, look at that smoke. That's interesting. It does limit your opportunities. You can only really peek for info from the temple side. I don't know if that was just a miss smoke or if it's like an actual theory they're working on.
Well, either way, they're through the guts of middle. Charging into what should be a bit of a, oh, this is a classic 3D Max. They're going to go through Temple, try and get in towards the back line. So through Spawn. Is it an A split? Is it a B split? Nobody knows other than the French.
Spamming away with the Jewel Berettas. It's Ricardia onto Exercise. Lucky trades back. They are fighting through. This is becoming more vogue as of late. Fighting into the B side through CT Spawn, and it's working. Maka with 2. Ricardia, yeah, his position was noted. And Woxic, see what he can contribute as well. Lucky gets that bomb down. Oh, what a lovely flash as well, limiting what already was a rather lost round, a done round. Woxic, he doesn't seem to agree immediately, just seeing if anything's going to be given his way, but I think they're just going to preserve their Kev.
Okay, well, that's a good start for 3D Max. Now, as we touched on during our last series, these teams played together not that long ago, 13 days ago, and, well, Anubis featured, of course.
How did it go?
It was an overtime affair, falling in the favor of Eternal Fire. Their streak was only recently broken on this by that of the MongolZ.
You were talking about charm placements. If we could look at Lucky's charm for a second. You see, I think that is the coolest place to... Oh, we've got to catch a frag first. Ah, we go. But yeah, he's put it on the back of his Glock, and I think it actually makes it shoot harder.
Like, it doesn't get in the way of any visibility as well.
Exactly, but you know, when you're wiggling around with your Glocks, the cat's to kind of dance in. We've got another hoodie abuser.
I think it must be cold. Well, it is cold in Bucharest. We can attest to that. Yeah. Very snowy today, and it has been for the last couple of days. You can see the video at the top of everybody's screen. Anubis, the map choice from Eternal Fire, moving on to Inferno. Part of that series that they played 13 days ago, Body wasn't in the server. It was Jocko. But Inferno was a landslide victory for the Frenchman. So if they can get an upset win on what is the home turf for EF, a 2-0 on the table and a spot in the playoffs will be an economical.
Exercise is in position to throw a smoke for mid. I don't know if it's going to be utilized, but he's parked the bus there for that exact reason. An interesting boost. Yeah, there's the smoke.
Well, if they go into an A split, they will go into the stack, but it feels like we are going to have a bit of time before that transpires. The double mid mollies. So Body's just been plugged into a lot of Jocko's positions, which are pretty favorable positions, I'd say. You know, getting to do the mid control on the T side of Anubis is great, and also getting to play that on the CT side. So quite a positive. Be happy with a lot of those spots. As they are going into this split, will this get dicey?
Oh, just as he swaps to his nades, Maka confirms all the bodies, and he has the bomb on his back. So if he takes any more damage, we'll lose out on his life. Fortunately, Lucky, a third body was there.
Oh, gonna get there in time to pick up one of the AKs? Yes, okay. Good stuff. The reconnaissance mission. So they lose 2 players, but they do retain the AKs, and now we go into the rifles. What type of an opening gambit will EF address the situation with? They do not have a single incendiary in play. And we've seen EF before in these first rifle rounds do some crazy moves, just with a flash push straight through middle with multiple individuals. Well, they're going for a T-stairs smoke. Actually, no, it's an A main smoke from Spawn, and they're not going to start anybody A at all. Okay, that means they can hedge heavier B, heavier mid.
Yeah, and there's the first bit of friction for Lucky, and Zentares unable to finish off Lucky. An important duel to win.
They push mid as well.
A lot of fights going on simultaneously here. Jota pushes in for 1. Lucky lives.
Just Madger.
Yeah, already it's just one man, fortunately for Lucky.
Frustrating start, but again, CT side of Anubis. So unless Magic can pull off a miracle clutch, this should be the 3-0 start. I like that with the layering of flashes, but you saw from Lucky's POV they didn't catch him. So the idea was there is, Oh, they are calling the bluff. They know where Madger was. They're assuming that he's going to have rotated away, and he has. He's all the way back towards CT spawn, looking to retain this A1S.
I know it has no influence on gameplay, but isn't the water pretty?
It is. Well, yeah, okay, on gameplay, but potential enjoyment for people overall.
It just looks so nice. Temple plant. Would you say that's your preference for a post plant? If you were setting up a dream post plant, you've got all the time in the world.
If you have
know
all the
site's clear.
space, yeah, if you have all the space, you're not getting harassed from Temple or CT. I think you'd want to plant with as many options open as possible.
Because you can walk some CT.
But it all is going to come down to the positions you play post plant.
Yes.
Right. So, right, you can argue on the other. Obviously, the default angle, the position is not great because if they can, but if you plant on the other side of the obelisk, it's actually pretty good.
So you can play it from like CT, dark. I'm just thinking, like, could you kind of get an angle? Yeah. I'm not sure if the con player could actually stop the diffuser. I'm not sure what the best place is.
Well, again, it's all situational.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm just thinking, like, what would be the most post-plant option?
I think the most realistic is on the other side of the obelisk, just not in the default spot.
Yeah,
that's the most
in the corner,
optimal,
in the
realistic.
open, yeah. 3-0 start. Eternal Fire CT side is going to have to probably stomach a fourth here.
Well, it's what they do with this saved weapon, and Madger's actually given that to Xantares. So because of the loss bonus, they're able to get a few upgrades around it. 5-7s have been packing a punch. Woxic will need to keep things very light. He wants to get that AWP out so he can start showing his presence in the server ASAP. Madger trying to block the lurk smoke, and has done.
Yeah, okay. Well, that might give them some information around B main. It's a bit quiet. Xantares not seeing anything. There's more util thrown out by Lucky. Definitely trying to sell this. However, no commitment. Ooh, lovely nade. Damage! Ooh, he gets two. There's the flash swing and finishes off what the nade started. So at least another player on B through the flash.
Yeah, they're handling these aggressions quite well early. Not able to draw them into the chaos just yet.
Walking up A main's gravity.
Rescinding control. Is Wildcard.
Real recognize real. He's got the Amanek stickers on his Mac 10 because we all know the Amanek 10 was famous.
Once upon a time, indeed. I wonder whose that is. Let me have a look.
Representing.
It is his own. So he hasn't had that drop from anybody.
Hello, Wildcard. And goodbye control of the A site. Gosh, another little HE as well. And he's maybe overcooked it a little.
Yeah, careful, you got a lot of info.
All good in the hood.
There's the M4. All right, Maka looking hot. 6 for him, 8 for Lucky. The two of them combined. Running away with things right now. Xantares, yet to see him activated. Yet to get a kill, but this will be the second rifle round. Woxic will get into his weapon of choice, the AWP. Taking a look, does he have a decent spawn to work with? Could go for a connector peek if he'd like, but it doesn't look like that's being called out. So the AWP of Woxic does tend to start over towards A, and quite a few of the rifle rounds for EF. Can support that at Wildcard. They can get a lot of early baskets control.
Gravity just running up anti-flash. We'll take some early con fights. Oh, wow, yeah, the deep smoke. He's just happy to burrow in there.
Only 2 players on the site right now.
However, this pressure is fast. Yeah, this is a very quick B take. Oh, but Madger and Jota have handled it with class, with poise. A third rotates over. It's Xantares. Can't finish off Lucky. Hang on. It's Jota back at the site with only 6 bullets in the mag. Opts for the reload. Evades the nade. Woxic rotates over for the cross. Lucky could be susceptible to this. And he is. Woxic takes him down. Exercise keeps it level. Removing Jota from the back.
Plenty of time to reroute. That's exactly what they're doing. Noisy about this. A defensive Molotov drop. Wildcard trying to chase them, but they should be out of his sight line. In towards A. The bomb will go down.
He gets the cam, though. Maybe he can catch the bomb crossing. Maka as well. Oh, they're in the right spot. Perfect. Absolutely perfect from Woxic and Wildcard.
Well handled.
I mean, the B defense at the start of things was effective.
Yeah, it was Xantares not getting that kill on the jail position that opened the door back up. So not the strongest of starts for Xantares, but really well handled on this rotation. Madger and Jota, they were under a lot of pressure. Two of them standing and delivering. Very well done. Great rotation, good round, and the first for the Turkish side.
Yeah, CT Orpa, Woxic, you know, gets it in his hands and immediately has impact with it.
Well, Maka has his now as well.
Okay, can maybe see a bit of a head-to-head. Very rare on Anubis to see Orpa's clash.
Yeah, maybe see them fight in middle or from stairs. Oh, again, there's B pressure. They really want to soften up B.
Yeah, well, they just want them to...
Oh, no.
Ugh.
Well, good trade.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
As he's going down the stairs, comes through the smoke. Another one of those awkward timings.
Yeah, just horrible feeling. It's one of those ones where you just kind of make a sound on TeamSpeak. Or, you know, in a professional broadcast environment as a commentator.
Yeah.
Yep. Probably should try and avoid doing that. 4v4, though.
I think the B pressure is great early because it will tend to force a rotation and a lot of utility as well. And the B defense already feels like such a sketchy place. They are going to turn their attention and try this again. So donating utility to try and set up and execute. Body's going to have a search. Oh, and they're blocked. 50 seconds. You can wait this out, but Lucky could also break and go. I think because the util's in the air, they have to break and go.
Yeah, Magic's going to be very troubled to try and contribute anything. Feels like a full commitment, and it is. Lucky, though, caught out. Good timing from Jota. Catches him as he swings towards the jail position. Gravity one and done. Zantara's in con. And Bomb now gone. Maka a little late to the party. This is not winnable AWP 1v3. But with an AK, he will give it a look in. Incendiary will not last forever. Takes his mind. An audible gun drop, and Woxic has tried to lock the door, lock his exit. If he hits this, Maka not able to bring an AWP into the next.
Down.
His job's a good one.
Okay. So one of the keys when we talk about, I know the map gets a lot of criticism, but we just have to deal with what we have in front of us. It is heavily T biased. So if you can win consecutive CT rounds and break the finances, that's huge because we know what that means. Likely to see the save round now. So 2 can become 3, and you'll take them any way you can get them, but you'd prefer to get them as easy as possible. So you've had to win consecutive rifle rounds. You've broken the Frenchman's finances. You have them on just a couple of Tech 9s, and they're looking for a B explode. Madja and Jota.
Seem like they're doing a good job so far, putting in a good shift. It's a nice pop flash, but Madja will just swing out. And combined with Jota, get one. It needs another from Jota or just live. He opts for the latter. Zantara's tends to the rotation in. Clean headshot onto Maka. Maybe Body's M4, he's recovered, is going to be influential in this one, but crossing back, and Zantara is just so sharp. He'll get the job done.
Still one to find.
Yeah, but
He's on the other side of the map, isn't he?
doing someone else.
For exercise. Still, that was an eco. You get 2 kills in the plant.
You'll take
You
it.
keep pressure on the CC finances. Now you get a chance to bite back. Won't be a Maka AWP.
Yeah, distinct underdogs, according to the bookies as well. 3D Max coming into this one, though they are starting to forge a path. They're kind of like, you know, a step behind in the story where Eternal Fire were kind of...
Sure, they've had their breakout.
They were grinding.
Yes.
They were getting closer, more playoffs, beating a couple of more notable names. 3D Max are kind of one step behind that. Geeky smoke from Maka. Follow that one on the radar. It's going all the way into the B site.
Again, just making sure that the B site is always under pressure. I don't think it's landed perfectly.
Yeah.
Jota can play over the top of that.
Haven't seen much action on A, apart from that late pivot. Woxic and Wildcard are playing a nice setup here. Woxic takes the first contact. Wildcard could swing off the pillar, but he's hearing middle, and so has to kind of attend to that.
It is tough for the CTs to contest that position.
He's not even playing for the info on the cross. Oh, it's because Zantara's is there, do excuse me.
Oh, coming out the info of more util.
The setup's fine right now. Still got baskets control,
There's just lack of information over towards B, really.
but a block smoke just landed on con. Oh, sorry, main. They've thrown it out.
Yeah, so Woxic has the last smoke, but he's on the other side of the map. Madja with an incendiary. Here comes some util. Rotation of Zantara's needs to be on the way.
Okay, good timing on the incendiary. Buys them 6 seconds for the rotation of Zantara's. Madja on the fresh mag.
Another one.
Replenishing that flame in a can. And, ooh, you gotta live, you gotta live. Body's been put on notice, the new addition. See what he can get done. Zentares is always good for a couple. Oh, he adjusts into gravity for a third. Where most would get 2, he gets a third. Round is won by Zentares. And that firepower. Jota down, nice adjustment attempt on towards with one bullet. One bullet. Oh, you'd have loved to see it, but Wakadi is too good. Maka light on ammunition and now health tied up now at 4 apiece. Wow, for a CT side, if you can get yourself, what, hang on, where does the Chad Birchall line exist? Is it 5 or is it 4?
I think 4 is great, but
yeah.
Now anything more they can add. Again, the financial situation for 3D Max is what's in question. Exercise saving that AK in the previous gives him a little bit more money, and they will take a timeout to discuss their options. I think they should go a hero AK and some upgraded pistols, because this can still be a tough round. I think when you see some of these scenarios and the way EF handle them, just their fundamental understanding of the way that they're going to take certain fights is very, very good. And that's why it's their home map. The loss to MongolZ on stage, the key is stage, right? I think that they were very nervy.
Yeah.
You had, even in the post-game interview, Matt just saying they choked.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't play to the level that we expect of EF.
Well, if Anubis is your home map, I can't help but feel that the way you separate yourself from everyone else is the quality of your CT side.
Sure.
The depth of it,
Yeah, or being able to always claw back games with a strong default T side. I see what you're saying. Everybody should have a pretty comprehensive T side because it's favored in that direction.
Yeah.
But where most might get 8, you could get 10.
Precisely.
So, and you're getting so many reps on it because you're picking it wherever you can. The problem is the depth of the map pool at times, and that's going to be matchup specific.
Oh, what is going on? Exercise was late to everything there. Why did it feel like that took 10 minutes?
There was a flash, but he didn't look blind.
Yeah, no. Oh, Gravity's done well. Maka, he's poking out. Jota making light work of the situation. And Body's probably a dead man. Yeah, he's just excited about his AK.
Hello.
Knife is out. Comfortable collection. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And Lucky is going to have a similar fate. 5. Yeah, the count keeps going. For 3D Max, 4 is insufficient. At least they have the guns. They'll be getting them back out. I can't help but feel like a bit more active on A. Like, let's test Wildcard. I've seen him crumble on his A holds. I've seen teams call really pacey pops, A main flashes, forcing him into a more passive stance. It can destabilize EF's setup, but they're rarely doing anything there. Of course, you know, it's their choice.
I'm just looking at the match in Katowice. EF were up 12-5. 3D Max brought it all the way back, take it into overtime where they ended up losing.
Oh, that's a very good nade. Very well timed. The fact that you've thrown that, it's a hard nade to throw. Chunks Woxic down to 50 HP right at the start of the game. Excuse me, the round. Body's walking mid and no one's home. So this is a really nice call paired with the double molly take. Zentares, what's his response? Could be a good, well-placed HE here.
Got another one of those.
Well, they're making no secret of it, are they? And Woxic just arrives perfectly. Removes an opening kill. 3D Max. Ooh, spot out Zentares playing for info. They know Woxic was Temple.
Oh, this is a bad smoke.
That's a weird smoke. Oh, get trucked.
All right, well, Maka makes the most of it.
Yeah, punished.
Now he's in the back lines.
Jota, head in the vice. Maka slams it shut. One more. Badger, oh, not expecting that. Distracted by Lucky taking that engagement.
They need to get the bomb.
Okay, exercise.
Oh, no, they don't. Just shoot everybody.
Cardia. Zentares has got you booked. But the bomb does need to be picked up.
Yeah, if he knew where it was,
Yeah.
he'd know that he actually has a chance in this one.
He has got rugs, and they are going
Lucky's
slow.
not just holding W. Does he catch him?
I think he's out.
Okay, so around the corner.
Run. Get out of
Yeah,
there.
right. You just,
I mean, they're not to know. Zentares cuts noise.
and they are actually just going to go into A. So Maka has done it all in this round. The poor smoke over towards Temple actually is what enables them. So that's think on your toes. As the French should be tying things up 5-5.
Maka put him Woxic on his ass.
And you can't really fault Woxic for going, well, they missed the smoke, boys. I'm just going to keep holding the angle.
Naturally.
But otherwise, they land the smoke. Woxic goes, I'm out of here. So it's unfortunate. But decent amount of cash money to work with. Zentares can drop Majo. Woxic can buy himself. That's if he stays alive. He is floating in no man's land and dead. Maka, great round. 4 kills from the in-game leader. Very impactful stuff. Very well done.
I bet those lanterns make a really nice light. You know, because of all the holes, you get like a nice pattern on the
Well, those are the
walls.
ones that got sold to Ancient.
Yes, that's probably it. Who sold lanterns?
Well, it was part of the Oakland 1742 trade deal where Rez, the MVP, liberated the lanterns from Anubis and took them to Ancient.
Oh, I understand now. Thank you. It's good to have the lore here, you know. They call you the esports Lorian.
Yeah, in my DeLorean, doing some time travel.
A lurk smoke that lands, which is an achievement against EF, knowing Madge's blocking tendency. Pre-aiming that boost. Oh, not ideal. He wouldn't have ideally left a sound cue clue.
Now, it does help inform the defense, but they will get mid-control again. See how EF really... Oh, what?
He's dead. He's a dead man.
Oh.
50 HP.
And he had also just shot
Yeah.
because of the back. Well, now they have to split A, but they don't have the bomb.
Oh, and you're smoked off.
Well, maybe cancel that.
Maybe cancel all your plans.
Isn't it so telling that EF rarely play for any mid-control on the CT side whatsoever?
Yeah.
And this is the best team in the world on this map. It's like, well, what's the point? This is cool. That's all this is. But it's like, what's the point of playing mid?
So, I mean,
We'll give it to them.
so long as you can successfully throw that block smoke camera when it's needed and buy time for a rotation. Because, I mean, those A wraps can be horrible for an A anchor.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's just a nightmare when you lose mid like that. But it so far hasn't been too much of an issue. As long as these kills, that kill there, continues to be delivered. Woxic's got his work cut out for him. They're going to punish him. Oh, he can't hit both of them. They're trying to sell it. Oh, and that's very nice from Gravity.
Going
a second
A.
would have been nice. Woxic's not ready. Just coming in. Oh, it's sitting in the open. A sitting duck plucked bomb plant from Exercise.
Money's gone for EF. Do you go for this 2v2? The 40 seconds has begun. Both to come through A main. No flash to initiate the first fight onto Lucky. Gonna have to hit some
Whoa.
bangers.
Wow, he's just backing his aim on this one. He knows there's an elevation. There's three different kind of approaches from the swing. Magic to be traded. Wicardia likely going to have to get a 1v2 under his belt. And already pays a heavy price for the first. May think twice about this.
Gone
Picks up
for
the
it.
smoke in the kit. 6 HP. Exercise is going to get naded down. Does he panic? Does he get flustered? Or will he just have him walk into... Oh! His crosshair. One bullet. Okay. 3D Max 6. EF 5, 7 is the max they can get on their T side. It's going to be a very, very rough ride into that second half.
Yeah, it's still going to be an uphill battle for 3D Max for sure, but they've broken the money late. So the 7th round, while not a certainty, does seem much more likely. A couple of MP9s, a Deagle, and Woxic with an A1S. Can they scrounge this one together? Again, middle for free.
Realize,
Yeah, you're going to stop throwing util if you don't have to, are you?
That's the bomb, that's the bomb, that's the bomb. Zantares coming in for the swing. Block smoke down, Zantares, what have you got? Nothing. Ooh, Wicardi's lucky to survive there.
Yeah. Whoa!
Pushes in, kills Gravity.
That looks crazy from Body's POV. They keep coming.
They keep coming, they're flooding in. This philosophy of don't stop pushing, never give them a moment's respite to pull out nades, talk it through. Hang on. A potential flank that I think is ahead of the curve and out of expectation. He's got, and he doesn't opt for more. Okay, Lucky onto Jota. They know where Woxic is as well. Lucky, dead now. 1v1 if he kills Woxic. How does Exercise clutch up? He's the one on the low HP now.
Knows it's the B defender.
And Madge has booked him. Madge to make it a 6-6 half EFCT side. It's their map for a reason.
Okay, well, this was the pistol with the conversions, 4 on the trot before we saw that of EF get on the board. They managed 5 consecutive and the final of the half. This one's close, and this is what you want from a series that's going to put one of these two teams in the playoffs. 16-team Swiss, best of 3s all the way, top 8 in the arena. We get 4 quarterfinal matchups on the Friday next week. Actually, it's this week.
Yeah, happy
Monday
Monday.
today.
Happy Monday, everyone.
And again, you really want to avoid having to play a stressful matchup tomorrow in the 2-2 games. MOUZ are down in that basket.
Yeah, it's already stacking up, isn't it?
We will have the winner of Pain versus VP also joining the likes of Falcons, FaZe, MongolZ.
Who have you got, Pain VP?
That's a great question.
I actually don't know. Maybe I'd lean towards Pain.
We covered the Pain versus VP Katowice opener in the stage 1, and Pain blew them out of the water. It wasn't even close. It was 13-8, 13-2.
Right.
And it just felt like VP didn't have their head screwed on, but then they ended up making it all the way to the playoffs, and Flammus got deported from the country because his visa ran out.
Yeah.
So...
Got a new one, though. He's back, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's here now, for sure. I want to have hope that the VP roster can be good because they have a lot of firepower, but let's focus in on what's on our screens.
Yeah, because I mean, I think that the Body Maccabee duo is about to have a lot to deal with and contend with. 30 bullets in those dual Berettas, but he's going to need to find at least 2 in order to buy time and set his team up for success. This feels compulsory at a 6-6 scoreline to get your CT side off to a good start, and that is a good start. Wicardia, gone. Clean. Second guessing and pausing. Zantares is dealing with 2, pushed out a main, and he needed more than that.
Uncharacteristic with pistols in the back, always hard.
Very difficult. Body just doesn't want to overextend. He doesn't go down at least. Maka takes his place up close. They've done enough to really slow down EF's crawl here. There's very little for them pushing into B main. And so they will just retreat. And of course, the question is how far did those A main players get? You can see on our screen that Lucky is holding this cross, and long-range Glock.
Gooshed.
Gooshy. Mid-pivot, Gravity's holding. Likely going to be aware of this.
Easy fight.
It's not making it look easy. Gosh, Jota. Eventually, dispatches of Gravity. That was like 6 body shots.
You don't favor that angle, really, because you never know what level the head's coming across.
And now jumping into the dual Berettas. So that's the end of that. I would have presumed the bomb on the floor. Maka makes it so. And it's all dual Berettas. Exercise just puts the cherry on top.
I think 3D Max, they're not celebrating too much, even though they've gotten both pistols, because they know this is still going to be hard. But again, what a nice notch in the belt for EF if they're able to win this map after losing both pistols. They're going about doing this the hard way, and the bomb didn't go down, which limits their options, likely to see the full eco again. Maybe a Deagle in the mix at a max. It's just not a fun fight.
If he was jumped up on the baskets, would you like it more?
Yeah, and he could get a little bit more visibility, but he'd have a tighter...
Yeah, like a window.
Yeah.
On window.
A window on window.
Yep.
We got a Deag on Jota. It's very green, just like his gloves.
Might be one of the most satisfying frags you can get. It's such a long range, but it is actually quite viable. The Deagle on con. It's a cool little nade to try and catch anyone waiting or boosting. Cool
View model abuser.
Little nade. We're going to see some more A action from the T side of Eternal 5. The bomb moving that way. Jota's D going to try and hit a one-bang Arang. Base.
Just for everybody who is under the age of 30, he's talking about Skrillex.
Oh, you got it. Thank God. Call 911 now. Do you think dubstep will ever come back in the way it did? It was kind of had us in a chokehold for a while.
Probably not.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
Plan?
Bomb could go down.
Planned?
This feels delicious.
That's really worked out for them. I feel like a bit of a misstep. No. Actually, if he hits one more of those, it's actually becoming more of a possibility than I care to admit. Jota has got one, but Lucky's holding.
Great attempt.
I mean, fair enough. Considering what they brought in, Chad, that's 3 kills. A bomb
really
plant.
Good shake of the sauce bottle right there.
Maka's even just taken his time making sure everything's been picked up because it's got costly. Quick. 3. What does 3? What does 3 mean? 3 deaths? 3 deaths.
Don't know. Well, that does now give Madger a lot more tools to work with in the util department. Everybody can be fully strapped. HEs, mollies, smokes. So he now has the full playbook to be able to call from. And people can get AKs and not have to get Galils. Deep dark smoke thrown out from Jota. Just Madger over towards B. Everybody else heading over towards the T stairs and A. There's the deep dark smoke landing. Trying to unravel the default position of A lurks.
This
they
is
take B
interesting.
control and nobody's home. Block over at A right now if you can.
Where is it? Where's your smoke? Why is it not in your
I
hands?
feel like you should have blocked by now.
I
There's
do
nothing
too.
outside B.
I really do. It's too late now. Swinging through. Zantara's dead. That's massive from Maka, but he does pay the ultimate price. Exercise. Oh, he's a dead man. He's a dead man. Actually grabs the AK. No need to reload. Takes Macardia's rifle for a spin, but dead now. Woxic puts him in the dirt. An advantage with the bomb going down. Can't be disrupted. Woxic spotted on the pillar by Lucky. So they know where 2 of the 3 are. Walking into Jota, trying
Gravity's
to catch
got
him
this.
across. Yeah, should be a free frat.
Oh!
Ooh.
No!
Oh, hideous! Absolutely gross. Oh, okay. Oh, that changes things.
Some speed wobbles there from Gravity.
But great question, right? What could there be? Can you try and devil's advocate the reason to not block when your B players say nothing outside B?
Yes, so the other alternative is the way that he used it. If they were going straight for an A execute, he can extinguish.
Yeah.
He can play around. Whereas if he blocked and they already had the execute lined up, they probably can go through.
With a good flash or two,
But look, I think the block in hindsight, look at me being
Certainly.
a hindsight, Harry.
Yeah. Well, clearly Exercise is a bit miffed because he's gone for a Mag 7.
Oh.
Maka! Double dig! Stunning start to a round they had no right to win.
Bloody spectacular.
Yep, specky indeed. Now Madge
Look at the two. Odd Madge's cam
to
dejected. Woxic and Zantara just
got
slouched back.
absolutely owned. Oh, and he could do the same. Gravity. He knows where you are. Jumping in. 5-7 to the face. He had to hit that. Jota's got him dead to rights. No bullets, no health. Hang on.
Winnable 2v4.
Maybe this Mag 7 is
Sure.
going to be able to pump someone.
Oh.
God, he is a dead man. Lovely work from the shotgun. Don't say that very often. A shotgun on the retake.
This
Effective.
is to earn your stripes, Jota. 1v3.
Yeah, the new addition with a clutch to try and convert. Body down, no trade. Isolating Jules. Headshot was available, just a little shy. Double kill from the Mag 7. It's Maka, though, with a double dig. You can see he's feeling pretty proud about that one, as he should. They have stolen around back. And it will keep this game competitive. You can see the dejection on their faces.
Yeah, well, he's gone up against the Star Rifler and the Orpa with the Deagle. Hey, I've got $700. Both of you are lacking heads.
Maka is a real one. 21 kills right now. Look at this.
Here it is again.
Sit down.
Laser beam with the dig. Look at the confidence.
Trade me. Bang.
Using it just like an AWP. And that had to come in. Exercise doesn't get that kill. I think there would have been a lot of strife. That's a ferocious
Yeah,
roll.
he looks fierce right now. In the server.
21 and
out of
10.
it. Yep, 21 frags for Maka. A 2 KD.
Well, they've taken a timeout to settle themselves. The second used for the French so far.
Allez le bleu.
What does that mean?
Go the blue.
Oh, is that...
That's what the French say for football.
Ah,
Allez le bleu.
okay. I learned something today.
Yeah. Me too. I learned that Mac is good at the Desert Eagle as well as the AWP. And we get an interesting clash now. Woxic pulls out the AWAP.
Just to contextualize that for everybody, in 2025 with Jota in the roster, Eternal Fire were 8 on the trot on this map until they lost to the Mongols on the stage in Kato. 3D Max was one of those scalps. Out of the 10 times they've played it this year, they've only lost it once, and again, that was the Mongols game.
Right.
So this is home turf for a reason, and they are under pressure.
And they're in a studio right now. So you can't have that same kind of Mongols energy. Gravity. Back turn to Madge, actually just walking into one another in the smoke. Madge knows. He's like, this is suspicious. And still waits, bides his time to ensure the headshot. Tares onto Body's reaction in mid. That's nice. Going to line up for a comfortable collection. 3 versus 5 really does heavily favor that of the Turkish side. Lucky a FAMAS versus an AK. Zantares He puts him down.
Okay, well, that excitement was short-lived, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A bomb site's been left wide open. EF aren't to know that.
Where were you when Maka defended the B bomb site alone versus 5 Turkish players?
Good go.
Ooh, Molly could maybe finish. It's not a default plan, and he's out of there.
Between the flames.
What's a twin flame, Chad?
Is this like a double rainbow?
I don't know. I just know it exists. It's a thing. Let me see.
Oh, Alex, what does that mean?
Oh, people are talking.
What he typed? What you speak a little bit of French?
So it is your move. I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm going to say it out loud. No, I'm not. I'm just going to check.
You can just check that you.
This is something.
Ah, he's defusing, Alex.
Oh my. I respect it. Yeah, yeah. No other way to approach it. Fair play. Gives it a go.
Well, yeah.
Why not?
They could have used the rifle, I think.
Yeah, okay, maybe that would actually
think
be
they
fair.
could have used the
That would have been
rifle.
nice too. But yeah, he said, I am move, or c'est son move. I don't really know what that means, but it's cool that he said
I couldn't move.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. So Gravity gave away the first death playing in the deep con smoke. Then Zentaro's got the mid kill on body searching for info. I'm just trying to see where that could have played in. All right. Exercise has a Zeus.
Yeah,
Haven't
so
made one of these in a while.
From Ninja Diffuses. Oh, would you give it to us? An oldie but a goldie.
I would.
All right.
If we get it.
Who left the tap on? Ooh, different lineup for Wicardia. Same finish. But they're just going to walk into B.
I don't think we're going to get it.
No, neither do I.
We're not going to get it. That's okay.
It's all right. Powerful position Wicardia is allowed and to play as a product of having mid-control from Santares.
He put the Zeus away anyway. All right, well, the silent investigation of the B bomb site has come to its logical conclusion. Nobody is home. No, fair enough, Woxic. I would probably do the same thing. Listen, bucko, you're planning.
And he gets all of them.
I don't think so.
By all of them, I mean none of them. And I meant of Santares.
Of course.
Double. Make it 3, pad the stats. Wants to look good on HLTV.
Give me some eeks.
You have to spread the wealth, you know? Make sure everyone gets a little eek or 2.
Oh.
Is Body another view modeler?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Okay. This is spreading. It's definitely spreading.
Oh, the plague right now. All right, 9-9, all tied up. All to play for.
But is it enough? It means 9 in French.
Ah.
Not to be confused with an oeuf.
Over my pea brain. All right, this was looking direct in towards the B bomb site. Very direct indeed. Only 2 players, Gravity and Lucky, to defend. Oh,
Nice one.
No.
Gravity going to have a lot of work cut out for him here. Are they just going to
Oh,
lurk
this is a full exec
Oh, you're
with
getting the
volleys
eggs, beans,
galore.
bacon, you're getting the black pudding, you're getting the full
Oh.
breakfast. Everything thrown at them. Lucky with 2 in the smoke and a dink onto a 3rd. They've thrown the kitchen sink at him. And now Zentaras and Wicardia are the one with the sinking feeling.
Damn, it looked like they were so set up for that. Lucky. Miraculous double on the Famous. Weakest weapon on his team. Doesn't matter. Turn the flash. Rotation's in. They are locked.
Oh my lord, I haven't seen that angle. Just sees his toes exposed for free.
I don't know where you're meant to go right now if you're Eternal Fire. You've got 40 seconds.
Oh, look at this position.
Exactly. So going back, you know that you don't know where they could be. It might just have to be a crazy, unfortunate save. So they've enacted Bogdan's Law. Oxy will try and guard Jota, make sure that they don't lose the AWP going into the next, and they can start talking about the next as well.
It's getting a bit serious now.
Oh, it is.
Like, I felt like a 6-6 half, Eternal Fire kind of felt like, okay, this is ours for the taking. You lose pistol, you probably still feel confident.
You lose to the Macadeeg.
That maybe is where it starts to waver.
And that's definitely what's kept 3D Max, well, now in the lead again. Lucky, the man on your screen, Mr. Magic, getting them the double kill. So with those saves, no dramas. Madja, Faber, an opportunity just to talk things through, but that allows the same option to be enacted on the other side of the server. It is only the first tactical timeout called so far, so down the stretch, Faber, if he feels the pressure, can call these out. But it is a key round to be doing so. Residual cash, you can see it on your screen, right-hand side, 4.5 the high end for Magic. Everybody else pretty rough around the edges, and with the loss bonus only at 1,900, could find themselves in a world of hurt. That's why this is such a good time to take a chat.
Okay.
I think they won't go direct again. I think we might just see them do a bit more of a standard round.
What does that sound? Sounds like they were digging in sand in Minecraft. Centaurez with some mid-util to start taking control. Madja progressing dark. Just 2 defenders on B to start. And Body is going to have a head-on collision here. Centaurez is ahead of the util. Body is blinded off. The pullback does connect. Body with a single point of health. But look at this proactivity from Exercise. Centaurez is spotted and he gets them both. Hyper-aggressive. The A anchor retreats. His job is done. Mission accomplished. 3D Max, 3 frags away from an 11th.
It's more than just those kills. It's where's Wakadia? Where's the individual that's traditionally looking for this A space? He's not here whatsoever. That's why he was perched up looking towards Rugs. So they back off, another 2-man advantage early on within the round, and this time Eternal Fire, I don't know if you can save again.
This is a powerful flash from Lucky. If Gravity calls that he needs... Oh, here's commitment. Woxic, however, and Wakadia going quiet. That's con info, feeling cool. Oh, there's a pick onto Body. You know the AWP's posted. You can't overextend here. And Lucky, ooh, his head was just spotted there. Woxic trying to punish on the Molotov. Lucky's flash we discussed.
Jota's lurk.
Timing is everything. Woxic blinded.
Can't be too slow on this Jota.
Yeah, he has to go quick, and Exercise could flank him if he does take too much time. Lucky's back exposed. Actually, no, tell a lie. He's considering this. He's positioned for this. Jota, about to get swung upon, does handle it well. Awkward now for the French team. It's getting worse. EF 3v5. Now they have the advantage. Jota holds on. And only Exercise can do anything about this.
Needs the ace.
An ace clutch is asking a bit too much. Woxic misses his AWP shot. They know he's low. Onto the sidearm. Has that Tech 9 and can finish it off with ease. Wildcard ensures their survival. A turnaround and a recovery from Eternal Fire. That's got to be around that changes their fate.
You feel bad for Lucky, don't you? If he just waited, the kill would have been his. I don't know what sent him in for that fight.
Impatience.
But it's also
more.
the first AWP kill. This one right there onto Body. So the fact that that kill comes in, that's also the mid defender. So it does make things a little bit easier to traverse if you're Jota. That one, that would get you fired up. And it's broken the money of 3D Max. That's such a bad round to lose.
Yeah, it's rough, isn't it? It's so late into the game. You've already had your Deagle moment. You've already had Maka deliver you a round you shouldn't have. And Gravity, an easy frag for Jota.
Rough one for Gravity, isn't it? 6 kills, 7 for Body, the 2 of them struggling. We've all been there.
Come on, Gravity. You just take the mouse and you click.
You got to do that in French.
Levez le souris et clique.
Okay. I don't know how good that was.
I don't think it was good.
You know, you made it sound like you had a French accent.
Yeah. Merci. Except I can't say the next bit. Beaucoup. Not beaucoup.
Now, was he complimenting you?
Chad, beaucoup.
Thank you. Wildcard into A, sector clear.
Imagine if he communicated like that in CS. Sector clear on A.
Well, so back in
Quadrant.
1942, I believe it was, in my day.
Was it?
Where you'd use radio commands if you didn't have a mic, or you couldn't communicate for whatever reason. Let's say you're in like a noisy room, you'd use no one uses the radio commands anymore, Alex. Are you using like?
I mean, I think it's quite cool if people do it. Like when someone says something in TS.
Like need backup.
Yeah.
Well, they've changed now, but I used to remember all of them. Like, I think was it C3 was need backup or C4? Like C1 was affirmative. Like you'd reply to something, you'd say like C1, and that was like agreeing.
Yeah, okay. So you
C2
just say
is negative.
you would just say the combination.
Well, you could do.
Or you could press it.
We were massive geeks, so we did do.
Sector clear.
I remember, yeah, if you didn't have a mic, it was enemy spotted if it was 1 to 2 players. It was need backup. If it was like 3 to 4, you needed a rotation.
Okay. Oh, wow, you geeks. Well, so you know gamers sometimes say nasty things to each other.
No, they would never.
Well, in Pro Mod, if you pressed B, that would open the menu. And
Okay.
then 4 and then 3, you'd kill yourself, like in game.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was used.
So people would say B43.
Yeah. They'd ask you to B43.
Well, as long as it's in-game.
Yeah, exactly.
Sector clear was C4. Sorry, everybody. It's been a while. But I'm glad that there are some old people in here as well. All right.
It does feel like the tides are changing. A very important gun round coming on into round 22. Let's see how this one fares. What's the start for EF?
They really want to play ahead of this dark deep. Yeah, they're going. They're going to play ahead of it.
Schwangin. They're schwangin. Woxic's covering through the flames, and then MOUZ builds
That's
another
the
one.
knockout blow,
Look
surely.
at them. Left lacking, left wanting. Sure, some damage done. Look at the health of 3 of them. Even 4 of them, excuse me. Woxic brought low as well in the flames.
I think you may as well gamble aside if you're 3D Max. He's pushing.
And the bomb is at the top of B. Do you push further? He doesn't know. He's not to know. And Jota's dead with the bomb. That's bomb. Maka gets them
3v3.
targets. A 3v3 suddenly emerges out of the dust of what was a very strong start for EF. Okay. Do you want to play the problem-solving game here, Chad? Bomb down with 50 seconds.
The biggest concern is if Exercise stayed aggressive, but he's backed off completely. So they're going to burn time trying to take back this territory. Magic can stay parked, but he didn't try and tend to the cross back. So now that they're seeing sector clear, they will need to, or C4, clear to their left. And in terms of utility to work with, there's a smoke on Wildcard. He can drop that over towards, okay, just going to go for the left side site. Flash in, the molly towards Temple, or back plat.
You left B. But I don't know if a 2-man B flank is going to be considered. What's Woxic looking at now? Yeah. He's going to take a passing glance, and the next time he gets more than he was bargaining for.
2.
Yep, info. It's certainly info. That flash has got Maka dead. So blind. Actually, he did flick around, got vision, but Madja, he shuts him down. 2v2. 11 bullets for Madja. Has to be clean with this if he wants both of them. Wildcard in support will swing off the contact. Exercise. First man in. No trade potential. Body was hoping for the reswing. And dead now. Madja with a quad kill. Rectifies hope. Saves them after a 5v3 gets tight. Madja bails him out.
What a class little moment there for Madja. He did it all. The alley-oop with the flash, and then just staying trained. Telling his individual in the site, hey, I'll just play first. You can play out the clutch. Let the old man give this one a go. And secures what should be the map. Inferno up next. 12-10 the score, but look at the buy. 5 MP9s.
To defend what has been a labored affair for both teams. A hard-fought battle. And they start with a gamble. How much responsibility is that for Lucky? We'll come back to that, because right now, A main is the conversation. Do those nades encourage him to think A main might not be occupied? A flash goes through, he doesn't play off it, they will start to swing. Ouch! Wildcard is gone. What's the knee-jerk reaction? They're not in a position to do anything with that info. 2 SMGs on A is all they know, and Maka is pushing out. Hoping.
Xantares would have thrown his monitor if he died in that situation. He's had some frustrating moments.
That would be a very horrible death, wouldn't it? It does feel like Maka's kind of thrown away the man advantage for no reason.
But he has made some big plays, so you can understand.
Yeah.
I think he's got to know when to hold him.
Yeah, he's thinking he's here, and he can kind of drop in, spin around, and surprise him.
Now there's so much more pressure than there was before.
This is the Dark Flash. Oh, or Con, as I'm trying to call it. Pop goes the Weasel. Oh, lucky. It's not so lucky here.
And they're across, undetected.
Woxic was caught off by this last round.
Might be again.
Yeah, they burst him. Running down the default plant, but Lucky doesn't quite nail it. Woxic has, and the trade not there. Gravity, a messy spray. Does use Mouse 1 effectively onto Woxic.
Oh, no!
Ay, 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 ay. C'est pas beau. And Gravity, with nothing he can do in this one, spammed away to conclude it. Anubis, the pick of EF, converted. 13-10 the scoreline. Richard, what do the boys think about that one?
I'll tell you what, Alex. I'll tell you what Eternal Fire think about that one. You can see from the muted celebrations, they know they had to work for it. And that's what 3D Max do to you. They were in the pulp.
But think about the cash money that you could be picking up if you pick this one up. All the players are in the server. We'll be getting things live in a moment's time.
Yes, I don't know if you can have a similar expectation from Maka into map 2. It can be difficult to have an AWPer really pop off on Inferno, but he was certainly doing it with the Deeg and the rifle as well. So T-start for 3D Max. It's their map. Eternal Fire electing to start on the defensive side.
And they own them on this map in Katowice, and that was with Jocko in the roster.
I will say, everyone said have fun. No one said
I'm glad we've moved away from good luck. You don't want to wish your opponents luck.
Why would you do that?
But the fun in you owning them, yeah.
Yeah.
Dual Berettas to defend the banana.
And the bait and switch setup, so hoping that should Wicardia get one and done, Xantares get one, Wicardia gets overlooked. Here comes the head-to-head, no flash, just going to be a triple body swing. Actually a boost. Okay, that's messy, but now they hope to overlook him. Oh, wow, Maka. Okay, starts as he means to go on.
Doesn't feel like that's going to be enough, does it? Might be another pistol round, making it 3 for 3 for 3D Max.
3 for 3 for 3D Max.
Magic has a flash. That's the only way in.
You'd be one hell of a flash. Oh my god, Exercise has even got the team molly. Yeah, it's a nice little extra bonus. Could throw that out towards Ruins once they get flashed in.
Here we go.
And he's thrown it towards CT. Flash, Lucky, contact, headshot from Woxic.
Jojo actually got blind by that.
Come on, Woxic, you got any more of those? A 2v2, Lucky, on the corner. Ooh, backs himself, nails his shot. Manja running light on time, and no time for this one. An important kill from Gravity. Had a very rough first map, so he's going to have to keep his head up, dust himself down. Another towel utilizer. Xantares on the other side of the server with the same strat.
Yeah, used to be a paper towel fan, did Xantares. Remember when it was in big?
Yeah, no, but we're saving trees now.
We are, but the amount of like white paper towel that'd be next to his desk.
Yeah, it did look like a little suspicious. I see the second one from Mac. Pure reactions. Bang. Ooh,
wow, that looked very nice, didn't it?
Yep.
Okay, well, round number 2. 4 players starting B. And it is a forced buy. Oh, that's forced.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, he's gone. And they're all piecing out. They're assuming, oh, they're going to leave us. But Mac is on the opposite. Look at him go. Look at him go.
He's so forward.
Yeah. He kind of read them like a book. They've all cheated A. It seems that block smoke will lead to a more slow round. Gravity. Wow, look how quickly they're actually retooling for a short aggress.
Yeah, it's like they didn't believe Maka was so aggressive just then.
Didn't buy it. Little does he know.
Well, they could snap down on middle as a pack.
That's the plan. Gravity and Boiler. It's way more than he bargains for on this side. Jumping in.
Oh.
Well,
Do you know what's so crazy there?
what?
Woxic's the one who jumps into Boiler against the Mac 10, and he does get headshot, but he's the only one with head armor.
Oh, you're right.
So he doesn't die.
Everyone else would have died in that position. Well, what's better than winning the pistol, Chad?
Winning the force buy. Wow, I can't believe that.
That's crazy. The head armor catch. Yeah. I mean, 3 HP. The helmet saved his life, and Gravity didn't get anything more.
Oh. Well, this is a great opener.
Yeah.
And then jumps in. See? 97. Wow.
Can they force buy back?
Okay, are these nades for top banana? Looks like it. Oh,
I like the idea.
no
Throw
damage at all.
Loads of nades.
Well,
and
1 damage.
hope. They're not buying it though. Ricardo. Oh, that could not be better. In fact, it forces body in. Hang on. Hold your horses. Hold your ponies. On the double. They're pushing up fast. It's Jota onto body that makes it an even game. Gravity, lovely double dink on the Tech 9 into the helmet. And now the site is theirs. Manager down after 1. It's just Centaurez. A clutch required. Lucky's in the open. Just gets across to scoop up the rifle. But in this transition, no man, Lucky's there in time. What a recovery. Damn, you lose the second round against the Force. You force back. Stack nades B, char J.
Well, there you go. Bobby Dazzler for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, Gravity hit a banger as well there. This is the body kill that really started the House of Cards tumbling. That's the one we're talking about from Gravity, and then Exercise gets his, so team effort. Everyone contributes. Lucky with the double.
Felt manageable for Centaurez, but there they are again. We've seen that one before.
The energy is contagious.
He has an orb.
Yeah, he does. And now he has 60 HP, 4 HP. Wow. Not fun for the AWPer now.
No, I guess that's the positive, that it is the AWPer.
Yeah, sure. Flash. Gravity not going to overcommit this one. There is a 3-man stack for this mid control, so Gravity just restrained.
Long smoke landing. Oh, it's over towards Archway. They're ahead of it.
Cardia cheats away, has to acknowledge the app slip. Manager cheats back as well. 4-man defense of this ace site, and it seems like 3D Max are kind of just hurry up and wait.
Oh, Centaurez is leaving.
Would Jota get curious? He will. Gravity's presence noted. 2 in apps now communicated. But Centaurez is not buying it. He's rotated to B. Ricardia cannot afford to give his life away here. What's going on? It's still just Ricardia and Jota. Feels quite telegraphed. Ricardia pushing the smoke. That's going to be overlooked by Gravity.
Oh.
Yeah, you might catch him.
It's the bomb.
Oh, they're faffing around
30
with
seconds,
nades.
30 seconds.
What? Oh, works it out. You fire a shot. Jota's still on the site.
20 seconds.
Yeah, if they can't kill Jota, it's ugly. If they can, it's the opposite. A nice and comfortable collection. 3D Max maintain control.
Okay, so it's because they didn't have any banana info.
Oh, that was why he was so stubborn on the B rotate.
Exactly, and at that point they were gambling. Centaurez has shown some real frustrations this series. So I might need to give him a bit of an attitude check, I think. If you lose the AWP, that is terrible.
Oh, he got tagged to 1. I thought he had like 4.
I know that getting the playoffs is becoming a bit of a mainstay for these guys. In the grand final of Bounty, the playoffs of Katowice, and just 1 map away from doing the same here at PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025. But it's not just going to come to you, and your attitude plays a big part in the type of Counter-Strike we can see on display.
2, 1.
This feels like the longest period of time in anyone's life.
It does.
Pinned to the back of the site, waiting to be hunted.
Apart from when you're in the last lesson on a Friday. That always felt like a longer hour than...
Oh, okay. I thought that can't be quick. You were saying it's even longer.
Yeah,
okay,
you're sitting there watching the clock. It's like each second takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's how it felt when I was stacking shelves
Yeah, the
on
produce
the night
aisle.
fill.
putting the dragon fruits up for auction. And there's Woxic catching a nice aggressive pick. Woxic, the only real kind of chance for them to make this round interesting. I say that Zentara saved the MP9. Half-wall flash and progression.
Quickly trying to activate for some room, aren't they?
Maybe.
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 I'm not going to get my hopes up. Well, he knows he can't hang around forever, doesn't he? Wildcard, if he plays forward, another timing opportunity, but...
Oh, well, they've spotted the lion's share of Eternal Fire players. Some supportive util, a perfect cover. Wow, Maka, what a great teammate. Saves his teammate from almost certain death if Lucky didn't have some support.
The bomb comes back. This is very, very unlikely, isn't it? But the bomb likely comes back up middle.
Still thinking about the Zeus.
Well, no, just about a kill because it's the bomb. And now he's got no hope. And Woxic's going to try and save again, but they should hunt the orb this time round. Look how diligent they are. I love this. Not overlooking anything at all and ready for it. Body should have this. There you have it.
Good team play.
And then just go and deal with Mr. Woxic's AWP.
Does he delay the plant? Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
This is really important because going into the next round, it's only 2,400 loss bonus. He won't have an AWP otherwise. So Woxic, you got to defend your honor and your AWP.
It's going to be a save simulator. Going to be hard to hit this one. Oh, yo. He pre-aims for the jump bait. It's high level, isn't it? He pre-aims for the jump bait, knowing that they're coming. And Maka just crouch peeks in, which typically the AWP would be ready for. Lovely jubbly. AWP is gone. Woxic has an M4 at least. But no AWP for Eternal Fire into round 6. Strong starts haven't been an issue for 3D Max. Eternal Fire clawed their way back to a 5-5 scoreline after a similar start on Anubis.
Oh, bit of a misflash there, and that's a huge nade.
Chunky.
Gravity up quite quickly in towards window. We'll need to wait for Exercise to head around to the base of the hall stairs before they can get this control and confirm it to be theirs. 2-3 split of the defense at the moment, still in transition. They've postured in the sandbag position for now. Banana retake utility thrown out, and well, they do have controls and Taras. That's fortune favoring him as they're channeled up mid. They have brackets looking to wrap.
Break and flash. Woxic throws out one for himself, but chooses not to engage. Jota spots the short player. And Zentares notes that the arch has been occupied.
Okay, well, here they come.
Yeah, to see how they handle this. Wildcard is pushing apps around, but that's a big pick from Gravity. Woxic does respond with the first. Now Wildcard and Abs, and Exercise back is turned, but Lucky covers. Ooh, it's a 2v3, becomes 2v2. This was a two-man advantage for Eternal Fire. Now can be rectified. I think Magic's got the element of surprise here. Yep, not looking, not ready, and a free frag. Make it 2. Maggia secures it for the second round.
Okay, well done there from Maggia. It's tough in that because your teammate just got smoked off, and you know that you can make the play, but if you go for it and you die, then your teammate's screwed. He's on the other side of that long smoke. So it is a little bit risky there, but does stick the landing. This is, yeah, free opener, so poor body. I cut myself there. The one that was a little bit quizzical was Woxic, because Wildcard would have called that there was a player wrapping in. And he was so open to that fight, so I guess didn't expect him to initiate. It's not that funny. It's only a little bit funny. Here we go again. Consecutive rounds going to be essential for Eternal Fire to start bringing this back into contention. This time, a bit more pep in their step up Banana.
Body boost. Ouch! Maggia, easy. Response not there. The nades look good, though. It's going to be uncomfortable. Highly uncomfortable.
That nade's going to do it.
Bang! And Maggia's gone. Lucky bowls him over, and immediate pivot into A. It's the Jota Woxic setup. Now, Woxic does have his AWP, and Exercise has a gap. Jota's going to try and tend to that. Woxic also concedes mid control.
Woxic needs to be calm that this is open.
Unless...
The comms on A are miserable right now.
Oh, yeah, well, so is the aim on Apps. Exercise had a chance for a free frag onto an AWPer, and now it gets a lot more difficult. You've lost a player. Exercise does make good on the pit player.
How? Is there a gap in the
Really?
smoke?
No, and oof, clean tap out of gravity, so it doesn't really cost him anything.
There's 2 rounds in a row where either Woxic's just not listening or the communication is poor.
Because they knew, right?
Well,
Jota
it's
knew.
not. It's less about knowing. It's more about communicating the fact that it's a possibility.
Yeah.
As an Arch player, think about it like apartments or palace on Mirage.
Yeah.
So when you smoke window, the window player is probably going to leave and go to jungle. So if you can get your AWP posted up in palace on that line, that's the fight. It's like for your Apps player, if you can get into the angle and you can see into Moto, and you push the player back off of long or force them to rotate into the site, same type of fight.
Yeah.
So Woxic should have been
Aware.
made aware that that was a possibility. Oh, had another one.
Little bonus.
Yeah, didn't see the feet there. Okay, so they save some guns. They can drop 2 Famouses. That's how. Okay, so smoke's just a little bit deep. That's an important kill to find there from Exercise.
Very nice.
2,400 into the next. They probably take the save and just work with these 2 guns.
Can't be right.
The odds?
Yeah. They
I think it's
favor-
map-based.
Oh. Okay, for this map, because...
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Eternal Fire being
1 map up.
1 map up would surely...
Right, you would...
them.
Yeah. So probably map-based.
Must be. What's the decider? Nuke?
Yes, indeed.
Maybe we get there. Too early to tell.
Last time around the decider was Dust 2.
Okay.
I think EF's Dust 2 is pretty poor.
Yeah. Bit iffy. That's an in-game leader buy right there. Look at that. USP, full nades. Just going to follow Wicardia like a little puppy.
You need to set these rifles up for success, don't you?
Yeah, and Centaurus is playing like he knows what's up. He has to try and stay active. Oh, that's a clean headshot. Wicardia does the same. The rifles doing everything. It's a disaster for 3D Max. Unless Lucky can do more of that. A 1 versus 5, an impossible task. How quickly did that go wrong? Went south.
Wow, that's
Oh, and they leave with everything.
It really justifies the timeout, doesn't it?
Oh. You came into
What
that
an
with,
amazing round.
You came into that with 2 save rifles. You leave with a free AWP and a free 3 rifles.
Felt like you had a very good understanding of exactly what to expect in that situation. Everybody hit their shots immediately.
Brother,
And that was over so quick.
Frère,
Gravity's got a Mach 10. Deep smoke this time.
Lucky.
Lucky's going to play through this.
This feels very cheeky. Is he going to get flashed? He could get spammed any second. Look at the pre-aim from Zentares.
Seen this one before, hasn't he?
Absolutely. I can't quite believe Lucky's going for this. Okay. I mean, you got to try something. Oh, spotted and eliminated, but an important trade. Grab Madja, going to get overrun. Nice from Gravity.
Felt
B's
like
open.
he
B
needed
is
one.
open. Do they go? Do they commit?
Oh,
Do they
this
overthink
lurk.
it? Exercise is already lurking. Oh, let's call this one 6.
Done like a dog's dinner.
Woxic, back of the head, or trigger discipline? Okay. Fine. It's all good.
Or is it?
It's fine. Unless... yeah. They're going to go away.
Okay. Well, he can't go through CT spawn because he has to go through Exercise. So, likely to see Wicardia try and chase this one down. Total Fire again. They do a great job on the saved guns. And then the rifle round comes in. Zentares gets 1. Madja needed 1.
Right. That was the...
But it was the lurk would have happened regardless.
Are they searching?
Well, they should be.
Yeah, they want to take this away. Wicardia flush for cash for the next.
He would need
his
to drop
teammate.
somebody.
So gone. Okay. Well, I mean, 3D Max. I wanted to say that the slate wiped clean from messing up that last round, but the damage is still there, isn't it?
They've got another timeout again.
Okay.
Well, they can buy. It's just Joda, the only one who's light. So if they wanted, they could drop him a pistol, maybe a 5.7 could work for his type of a position. It's this year. Madja just swarmed upon, so the MAC-10 paying off for gravity. It looks ugly.
It's fine. It's totally fine. He had a nade in his hand.
So what are they? There we go. So Joda's been given an MP9. Again, I do appreciate the timeout being called, because if you're Eternal Fire, 4 or 5 rounds on this CT half, I think that's okay. They can work with that. But anything less, if it's a 9-3 half, call it curtains. So how do they rectify some of their shortcomings? What immediate mid smoke. That's very interesting.
Maybe trying to act like you're a solo A player and they've stacked B.
Potentially. Yeah, normally if you're throwing a smoke middle, feels like that's weak, right? You're really wanting to delay them, but that was immediate.
Yeah, it still feels early regardless, right?
Well, in terms of space that they have, Woxic has the long line towards middle, so info brackets is theirs. But everybody just lining up a banana for an execute, or at least they were.
Okay, Exercise will smoke off the AWPer. Molly quad, pressure A.
If Centaurus is playing from CT, he's not going to be able to help Madja.
He's got that block, smoke, and yeah, you're right. His contributions will be limited, but he can play in front of it. And oh, not if they break it. Nice team play so far. They need to get past Madja, and have done so.
B defense showing some weakness, isn't it?
It is. It's not looking too polished between Madja and Centaurus.
Yeah, they need to be going 2 for 2. But they find themselves under so much pressure early, whether it's, you know, the smokes, the nades towards the top sandbag position. It's tough.
I think it's, you know, like that is a perfect example of when just one player throwing just a batch of bracket control nades was enough to keep boots planted.
Oh, yeah.
Well. Like, that's it. I mean, so, you know, that's how I like to visualize it. It's not that simple, obviously, if they push for info.
The only thing that you can do to mitigate that is if you're playing more of a forward defense, right? So you're in the boiler, you're in halls, or you're doing a porch boost. Then that way, even if your long player gets smoked off, but at that time, you're probably playing heavier bracket side, heavier pit side, and then your rotation point is longer anyway. Terrorists win. So they do get away with some saves. 7-3 in favor of 3D Max, their map choice. And a big choice for Eternal Fire. They just took 2 timeouts. Do you really want to take the 3rd and final?
Probably want to save that for your second half campaign.
Yeah, it's just, I think that they have to shove. So essentially, whatever you can buy behind the saves will have to do. And it looks like MP9s.
A lot riding on this, though. If you want to have a competitive half, it has to be converted with Pont. 3 is just not good enough.
Well, the AWP starting B, because of how many rounds they've just run up and been very staunch.
Ooh. It's a very early and very deep T smoke thrown by 3D Max. It kind of like says, do you want to fight for top banana, or are you going to give it to us? Like, they're smoked off, make no mistake.
Yeah,
like, no one knows.
It removes what is the threat of Woxic's AWP, because if he holds that line, they get to hold on to their util for longer.
That retake util does tell you that there's no one in top banana, or at least implies, of course, that sandbags is still a possibility.
They're going to clear and go through this.
Oof, a lot of pressure on B. Where's that rotation?
Oh.
Now, maybe? Woxic's just had his head blasted through the corner of the wall. It feels very B-centric and still stubborn on mid. It's just these two again. Can Madja and Woxic this time?
I don't think so.
Be one hell of a flash. Oh, Woxic gets burned out. Oh, dear. B is weak.
problem is you can't... I don't think the setup is necessarily, like, in terms of the player distribution, is a problem. If you want to have more firepower, then sure, you don't have your in-game leader there, but then where are you going to put him? You're not putting him as a pit anchor. You can put him there as the secondary A rifler, but...
My only question is more about when the double mollies are thrown, and you've lost top banana, and you've got no smokes left. You've just used your second one to do the retake smokes. At that point, why is there not either the 3 on A start doing something for mid info, or are we gambling and leaving like one pit?
So they had mid info, but they're not believing that they're just going to keep executing B.
Right.
Because there's a part of bluff that comes into this as well. Of, okay, well, they've done this several times. Are they really just going to do it again? And
I see.
Apparently the answer is yes. No, you needed that gun. You needed that gun, bruh.
Bruh.
And what was it for? For 1 kill? Now you have an MP9? All right, well, let's load Nuke up, shall we?
Okay.
Wheel out Richard, Maui, and Blair. Get him in there.
Yeah, wheel him out.
Get him. Yeah, wheel him out.
Richard does keep complaining about his knees.
What are you going to do? Like, people talk about Ancient middle being tough. Sorry, Anubis middle being tough. Banana for the CTs, especially with the incendiary change. Not only the spread, but the duration. Sure, it's cheaper now, but ugh.
Okay, Woxic, you are in trouble. 1 and 2. Now up to this fight on Wicardia. And he makes the MP9 work. Can't get another. Was desperate for a rifle. Could have had one.
And there's still plenty of util that they can spill out. Moto smoke lands. It's a molly to work with if you're gravity. They have to go for this, obviously. Limp smoke in to at least keep the eyes prying towards Moto.
Yeah, Gravity says I've got short walk up, but it's not great.
No, it's not great at all.
Oh, wow, good shooting. Traded and transfer attempt. Magic, can you save your boys? Give them 4 at least. Oh, over the smoke fade. Yeah, lucky. Time?
Yeah, he's got a kit. So easy,
wow,
casual.
8-4. Magic's got some impact on the close.
Okay. He managed to pick up 2 rounds for the team with the MP9 coming up short. So nothing consecutive in the first half. Moments to try and break back into things, but all in all, comprehensive from the Frenchman. 12 kills for Gravity. He's turned his fate around since map number 1. Had a tough go of things. And will they win this pistol? You think about it as well. 2 of the rounds, second round forced by win for EF. And then the other was with 2 saved AKs. And they had that little clamp down on middle where Zentaras, and I think it was Wicardia, just lit them up with the saved AKs. So, yeah, pretty rubbish in terms of the types of rounds on the CT side they were able to convert.
Conversation being had for Eternal Fire as well. Madja talking down the line.
Hopefully it's about this half.
I presume, yeah, we can't be kind of lost in the mud of that previous, well, not suboptimal half. It is very apparent that there is some sort of kind of frustration for Zentares. He does look like
he does. He looks dejected, right?
Yeah, he looks like he's not having the opposite of fun.
I know that you're a team who's, towards the top of Counter-Strike at the moment, but every game is, they're not easy. The other team's not just going to give them to you.
Yeah. And actually just notably absent, the bottom fragger of that first half.
Oh, Banana was where the problem was.
Yeah.
Just getting
probably where
dictated to the entire time.
Came from. So they're walking abs.
Into a 4-man A stack.
It is stacked. I don't know if Mac is good for more than one, though. Oh, Maka, dead empty-handed.
There's Zentaras.
That's Zentaras. The stack is there, though. Might lull them in. Maybe the setup could be working. Good util, though. Wicardia drops in. It's good work from Zentaras as well. And a pistol round, a necessary pistol if this was to be a 2-0.
That feels nice. You go into the stack and you just brute force it. Beautiful stuff. So Body got Julies and a nade, and he had armor.
Yeah, they really looked after him.
Isn't that nice?
It is just body armor, though.
Is that like the Counter-Strike equivalent of a dad joke?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Just
You got something you need to tell us, or-
losing my sanity. No, not yet. Madja puts him down. All of that money squandered. 650 plus a nade, 300, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm trying to do math.
Oh, there's got to be something we can do. Remember Badger?
Yeah.
Madja.
Madja.
Walk sick.
Walk sick. Oh, it's a bait. Oh, it's a bait.
Yeah, there's something there.
Okay.
We can bring back the
No,
mid-2000s.
we probably look like boomers already. That's not Weeble stuff.
Mushroom.
Yeah, that was memes before memes. Don't let your memes be dreams or dreams be memes, guys.
Charlotte Buffet.
Just do it. Not affiliated with Nike or Nike, depending on where you're from.
Retake.
One.
It's all so scary all the time in Banana.
Why is Banana such a problem? They've lost the bomb. They've lost the round.
The French love the banana.
That's what I've been saying.
Maybe they don't expect Wildcard.
I think they will now. Oh, these MP9s. Lucky's got 3. That's divine.
Oh, that was theirs. That was their chance to get their footing in the map. What type of face do you reckon Zantara's pulled after that one?
I think it was kind of an eye roll.
An eye roll,
and
a tilt back.
a tilt back and a mouth exhale, like a audible on TeamSpeak as well, like a
Okay.
Yeah.
He's one of those.
yeah, Henry G we call them.
Well, if it wasn't a good game, well, definitely. Well,
What are you saying?
I think it's Jova.
I do too.
They don't look like they're in it to win it. They're in it,
But not to win it.
not to win it.
They're doing an aggressive CT smoke grenade, which won't prove too useful.
5 up second middle.
Yeah, the second mid rush. Audible to exercise, perhaps. Debatable.
So full banana control with literally no resistance. Delayed the ascent up in towards the window room. Now they're battening down the hatches. Yeah, exercise immediately playing anti-flash for an A-pop.
I mean, they know that
They're going to try and triple nade bike, but no one's there. Lucky's rotated over.
Exercise, making sure the barrel's doing an inspection.
How does this go wrong?
It can't. It is 100% not going to go wrong. Don't worry. Oh, nice headshot, but Jota had a chance for more. It's Gravity that gets a second accidentally. 3 on the FAMAS. Madja's a dead man walking. 10. Or Dix. But it's spelt like dicks.
Okay. We're still learning today.
Yeah. So can you remember what 9 is in French?
Nah.
No.
I'll be honest,
That's okay. There's only like half of the viewers are French.
you think people who speak French are watching us and not a French streamer?
Probably not.
If you're French, put a 1 in chat. If you're not
1
French, put a 2.
in the chat for the Frenchies.
If you're watching on Kick or maybe Facebook, Twitch, YouTube.
Dans le chat.
Well,
No,
Twitch.
that's cat. Oops. Okay, Bodies taking down Vicardia, and this is a nice anti-eco stomp. They're not really respecting them too much.
Yeah, this is a fun way to do it. Make sure that things can't get out of control. Give them no control, and all 5 staying alive. They're just going to putt this one in. And waiting for the 1s. All the 2s.
1s, 2s. Just 2 more.
Couple of 1s.
Oh, there they come. I'm seeing a lot of 1s.
I reckon
See?
the 2s are outdoing the 1s.
Well, about 50%, I'd say. About 50-50.
We got our statisticians on this.
Le français, on est là. That's what I'm saying, bro. I think. But yeah, let's keep it international, guys. Let's keep it English, yeah?
Thanks. I wouldn't be able to contribute otherwise.
Well, we try. That's all we can do.
Oui.
Oui. Très bien.
3 from 3 in the tactical timeout department. Eternal Fire, it's time to dig deep. I'll let this one fall by the wayside and head to Nuke.
Aggressive smoke grenade.
He's going to do both of them.
Because he's just that kind of guy.
All right, well. How is Banana handled by the 3D look maxes?
Oh, ooh, gravity. Yeah, they went for aggression. Oh, it's gone horribly wrong. You needed one of those. Maybe Maka can claw it back. Jota's low. Lucky's coming. Maka does get two. He's such a good player.
Look at this push from Lucky as well. He's a B player. What's up?
Hi, guys. Yeah, we stacked A.
So,
and went aggressive.
We know we're not going to win Banana. We'll let you have it and push
Just
the A site. Unravel your default.
Leave 1,000 nades for our B players.
And now scoop up round number 12.
They've played this. I mean, you can see it's their map. You can certainly see it's not EF's.
I'm sure there is a reason.
I'm racking my brain. Silence.
Oh, he's playing back at the site. So he's probably just going to hide.
Yeah.
He's hiding emo. Well, hold up a minute. Then that means there's a 2v1 opportunity on A right now. Lucky's given up all the territory. You can see it's sort of so worried because of the push.
Yeah, and you can see Mac is paranoid about CT wrap.
I like what Lucky's doing. He's just playing for the plant. So this is good. All he has to do is deny that and they win.
Woxic's bringing the bomb up short. Molotov wide. What a spray. Finds the headshot. Oh, and puts Woxic on notice, but Woxic presents the opportunity to plant. Mac is quite quick on this. Gets himself over there, ready for the fight.
Oh.
And good night, Woxic. Tucked in tight by Maka. 12-5. Get ready for Nuke.
Feels like a formality at this moment. Yeah, it's not what you want to see. And obviously, I've heard from a lot of players already talking about not framing it from lack of days at home, but they just haven't been home a lot and they've been on the road. There's a lot of tournaments.
Yeah.
But I think when you're a team like EF and you're trying to break into this, you need to be playing everything that opens and shuts. You need the experience, especially on the stages. And that's what this game is for. I know that it means that you can't refresh the playbook. But we're back in the pre-COVID era of Counter-Strike. There are tournaments every goddamn weekend. And you, as a top team, get to make some choices. Do you want to attend or don't ya?
And if you do, give it your all. I understand it's going to be difficult. Centaurus trying to take banana control. Alone, unsupported, backpack spotted. Hello, Wicardia. Goodbye, Wicardia.
Look at this default harass.
Yeah, they are really... I mean, look at this. Look at this aggression. Ooh, and the bolt. Yeah, Maka cocked his gun, wrong time. Okay, he's got a decision to make. If Lucky dies, it's actually over. Gets away, bomb spotted, commits to the spray. Good one back from Woxic. What does Exercise do now? Jota into library, but body will come through middle. And Woxic got the bomb. There's a chance he loses this to the flank of Exercise. It's all about the timing on the round of the corner. He's just gotten across.
Oh.
No idea. Oh, now he does.
Planning safe. Jota to cover.
Does he wait? He'll just contain them to sight. This is powerful. I like his decision-making here.
They can flush that. Body has you two. He can molly the site.
Now it dismantles up. Jota is pre-aiming. Off the nade. Good damage. Obscures as well. Peeks on the smoke. It's awkward for Woxic. Can't do anything. And that is Inferno concluded. Clean. Efficient. The French force a third.
Is that tilt or is that just the French being so strong in Inferno? Let's throw it over to Richard to find out.
I don't have the answers, Chad, but what I can say is what a fantastic performance by 3D Max. All that action. Coming up after we're done, Virtus.pro versus Pain, Scrawny and Launders. We'll bring you that one. And Complexity versus Saw
Jason Moses O'Toole and his sidekick, Mr. Dinkles.
Did you see Jason yesterday? Why?
Oh, yes.
Why?
Well, I don't want to
Why?
comment on that series whatsoever.
Why?
Could you imagine losing to a team that's dead?
Why? I think you made me laugh. Yeah, that is crazy. That didn't make me laugh. In fact, that made me cry. That was sad.
It is very sad.
It was.
Hopefully they don't go home between this event and the next, like they did between Katowice and Cluj.
Another P2K and Joya. Gravity with the Fire Elemental.
Did Zentaris change his view model?
Oh, maybe. Looks a bit tighter.
Did it change?
I'm not an expert in the view model department. I'm not going to speak in absolutes. I'm no Sith. But they are wrapping into Gravity, and that P2K didn't find the head there. Wakardi's already mantled up. He's been heard. Gravity will have to communicate that.
You said they were rapping.
Oh, man, I was about to start spitting. It's cool. Gravity instead is, he's actually getting very aggressive as this Heaven occupation is a problem. Where's the...
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Great start. Has everyone got to change their view model? Oh, no, Body was the weirdo always. That's true.
Maybe not always.
Eventually.
Oh.
Making it work. These taps from the CT side. Oh, that was an important duel for Zentaras.
Chota with a 1v3. Must be the ace. Oh, an opportunity there. Let that one slip, hasn't he? Got to aim for the head, aim higher. As Simple would say.
That's all you have to do.
Just aim higher.
Just aim higher, noobs. Shut
That does sound like something Simple would say.
Yeah.
So as we reflect, it was both pistols on map number 1 in favor of Eternal Fire. That was Anubis, but still went in the favor of EF. 3D Max then managed to pick up one of the 2 pistols on Inferno, but they blew them out of the water 13-5.
So what's the pistol count?
4 out of 5.
4. Wow, I'm glad they got there.
One team's looking tilty G, and the other is looking pretty poised and ready.
Why are they tilted?
I don't know.
It does look.
I'm armchair analyzing.
Yeah. You and me both. But I mean, I was just echoing your sentiment. I was just kind of asking a rhetorical question as to why.
Oh, they're tired.
Yeah, that's
Everyone gets a bit cranky when they're tired.
That's true. And that's a nice conversion of the ramp occupation. Jota goes down. Woxic has the bomb on his back, and Jota will make some sound. Actually, it doesn't break the glass.
Not an emergency just yet.
Oh, it is now. Your bomb's been spotted, and there's 3 players going to take it down. Well, I'm sitting down.
Yeah, and Maja's walking forward. W key pressed. Bit of a control.
Okay.
A jump.
No one's ever done that. Maybe you could change the whole meta. Just
Okay.
start saying keybinds.
A. A and W.
Yeah.
Could really just be A right now.
That's a W and A for sure.
This is a W and
That's
A.
a WD, sorry. I don't use your...
Yeah, well, you
letters.
can't.
I can't do it.
You can only do it when Woxic's playing.
Yeah, I can. Next time I'll do Woxic.
Going. 2-0 start. Should be 3.
Actually, I think Woxic is... he plays with WASD.
Really?
I think
so. The keyboard's quite close to...
Yeah. We can check his hand, maybe. We can
Okay,
look
well, Mr. Producer, if we get a moment, this will be an eco, if we could take a look at the orientation of Woxic's keyboard and hand on said keyboard, please.
Like, he is a left-handed gamer, but I think he might be one of those left-handers that doesn't use the arrow keys, because that's crazy. Look, wait. Couldn't tell you.
Well, we can't move that camera.
I'm just looking. I'm looking. I can see a little bit of flesh on...
Wait, I'm so confused.
His keyboard's on the right. The left.
Jota's the only one trying at the moment. Okay.
It's got a weird air to this.
It does,
to the start
doesn't
to this nuke, doesn't it? Like they've come in essentially like...
They could be 3D playoff maxing.
They are. I mean, that would be such an achievement already for them. We said that they're kind of, one step behind Eternal Fire in their evolution.
You know, it's a fun little overlap. Maja in 1.6 used to play in the French scene.
Yeah, that's true.
And there was a gentleman that tweeted at us saying he was watching his French. I think his name on Twitter was French DNA. So he's playing back at EWCs back in 2005. He might know my friend Ferg.
Ferg.
Ferg used to live in France. He's half Australian, half French.
Did you have an Australian nickname for him, like Fergo, Fergie?
No, Ferg's already short enough. It's like mine.
Yeah, right.
All right, Maka. You've got your AWP out. So does Woxic. Like, he prepped him ready for a smoke lurk, but it's going to fade, so he will have to backpedal to red pole. Gravity with
aggression.
Very much so.
This is what like the Inferno CT side started to feel.
Yeah, they were unraveling the default in second mid, so it feels like they're trying to target some of these less active positions, and now playing musical statues outside our EF.
Keep playing like this, they might get to see their friends and family. Oh, Jota takes down Maka. Lucky. Did he just smoke spam or did he break? I think I saw a faded smoke, so maybe break. Bomb was spotted.
To do with Lucky, it feels like.
Yeah, they do. The flash is actually to try and help Lucky out.
40 seconds time becomes a problem.
That's a lot of info.
Well, they got to get a move on. Into exercise. He's down on B.
Woxic. A lot of pressure onto that AWP. He's been blocked on lower as well. Oh, it's horrible.
They could get blocked in main.
Oh.
Just drop the smoke. Drop it right now. 25 seconds.
That's it, right?
Do you save?
Go lower?
Do you try and break it? You have 2 HEs. Antares has one. So does Madja.
Here they come.
They're all dead. It's one of the worst rounds of Counter-Strike I've seen Eternal Fire play in a long time.
I didn't see that any other way that was going to end other than badly. Oh, hey.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Just a little, I mean...
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, it's like energy, isn't it? It's all about... Look at that. Ugh, makes my skin crawl.
It's giving me some ex-relationship PTSD vibes there. Like, okay, well, they have the space.
Yeah, there's something to be said about this now.
A lot of space.
Exercise will hear him. Okay, Maka breaks his legs.
Look how many bodies there are in elbow. Whoa!
Oh, God.
Whoa!
Dear! Hits the head. Okay, now the bomb is planted. How does this retake go? It's not going to be easy to hold the post plant with Tech 9s and Mac 10s. Exercise going to play single door. Lucky and Maka from ramp side. It's Gravity that's got a real opportunity, but that's a big one from Zintares. The Mac 10 removes a rifle, finds the upgrade, and now next challenge is Exercise. Okay, Zintares in the server, and he's won the round for EF.
Now, okay. That is all helped out by getting, well, they're chasing, they're hunting, they're trying to take this all away. Nice little kill there from Wakadia. Maka to run, to hide, to hold on to the AWP if he can. Shot through the box, Wakadia down to the bomb. And, well, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he'll just get to hold on to the AWP. They were chasing him down there. Impactful round from Zintares. But yeah, the rotation from Exercise down to B just opened up ramp completely.
Yeah, and like it looked deliberate. Like he was like finding this really tight angle to break the glass, makes the sound, and then commits down there. So I don't know. Yeah, EF the right position to punish that.
Is going to be a timeout that was called by the French, so an opportunity to maybe discuss what went wrong.
And I want to make sure I get the coach's name correct.
Wazink?
Wazink. Yeah, I don't know how to say it correctly. Wazink. But I met him. Name's Damien. Very friendly gentleman. And obviously had a big smile on his face after some of their performances in Kato.
Okay, so maybe they just didn't like the rotation. Even Faber looks a little bit like, boys, I don't think they're themselves today. But look, you need to be able to be in the present right now, because the worst thing that could happen is you have to play tomorrow in a desperate 2-2 game. So if they can dig themselves out of this and battle through and find some inspiring rounds, some big rounds, something to really get them going. And maybe that's why Joda hasn't had any issues finding kills, because for him, he's still new to this. This is still his first real test at this level.
Oh.
Great opener.
Oh, better response. That's massive from Wildcard.
Find some energy. Separate yourself from the rest. It's a mental game, Counter-Strike.
Exercise turns the flash, and Jota is his first duel. Wow, very calm with the aim. Little burst to the face. Exercise. The smoke's not going to achieve anything. Overthinking?
I think just trying to make it seem bigger than it was. Because the fights went down on Yard, and you knew it was the AWP. Oh.
Did this?
Oh my Gideon!
He was on the ladder. He just takes down gravity. What? Well, I mean, Madja, he still has to get across from Lucky, but that's happened.
Do that again, Wildcard. You could do that again if you tried.
It's a very impressive. Maybe body of the ladder. Yep, not so lucky.
So you just to think about the logic that exercises. Don't give him a chance to get back into it, boys. You just worked hard for it, didn't you?
He's saving.
So you think about the logic is the AWP gets spotted outside and then dies.
Yeah.
So you know that if you wanted to try and isolate a 1v1, it could be against the ramp player. So if one player lurks through, which was the kill that he got, he's thinking, okay, maybe that was just them trying to level the playing field. It could be heavier Yard.
Right.
So that smoke tells me he didn't think he was under so much pressure. Still a little bit weird.
Especially because the molly had burned for like 3-4
Yeah, exactly.
seconds.
It's like if someone was there,
they're dead.
but I think Exercise is new to that position as well.
Okay. So what, since the body edition?
Yeah, so they did
Ooh.
move some things around.
Okay. I mean, ramp is it's one of those, you know, it's one of those positions that a Counter-Strike player will play for their entire career. You know,
Yeah.
You're just like born a ramp player and you stay a ramp player. So yeah, adjusting to it, it's got lots of nuances to it, a lot of head-on fights that you have to kind of be able to anticipate.
I'm just going to double check that. I'm pretty sure.
What do you do with a saved
Yeah,
AWP?
Jocko used to play ramp.
Okay, cool.
So Exercise used to play over towards A. So he's been moved to ramp.
Okay, well that's a really good catch. That's interesting. Early smoke squeak and 3 pistols working for a bit of a secret walk. In the meantime, tunnel fire, just some protocol util. I see a wall of smokes being thrown out by Madja, doing it all himself. Moxic lines up a hot molly. I mean, it's a great call because there's only Lucky here with a 5-7 that actually catches Jota off guard and takes him down and gets away, question mark? Is that enough to channel them into like a ramp finish? Surely not.
I think the problem with going top is you need to make sure you get that molly into top hard as a minimum. But you want to stay clustered together. You could always just walk out Squeaky Door and aim map, especially when you know you have a weapon advantage. So it looks like that's what they're doing. Smoke towards main.
It's not going to go wrong.
No, I don't think so at all. If there was a flash, you know, maybe a perfect timing on a flash. Right now, just play for exits, retain that AWP, knowing that going into the next round to play loss bonus 2400, so Maka won't have that otherwise. And yeah, sure, you do have the opening kill, but right now, just maybe do some damage, make sure that the T side of Eternal Fire aren't accruing too much cash. Grab an AK or 2, that'd be nice. Oh, and that was the AWP.
Oh, their priorities.
Someone better go back and get that.
Their priorities change now. They have to try and retrieve that. Oh, where was he?
It was in warehouse.
Warehouse, yeah. So Wildcard will be keeping that under lock and key. They're not going to get that. He might get an AK.
Tara's very ready for this.
Good clear.
Yeah, well, that's Maka overplaying his hand.
He has. He's done a bit too much there. And there's no way Exercise is getting his hands on that. Despite the kill.
It's a bit of an oopsie daisies.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the fortunate factor is not only did Lucky snatch that away, he also has 4850 and he has Kevlar. So he could drop an AWP and then get donated utility. So it actually still can work out.
Just because he happened to have Kev and saves the AK. Wow.
But it does appear that they don't want to play with the AWP on the CT side. So looks like they are prioritizing util heavily. And that's why we see 2 Famouses in the mix. Okay, just a 1-round game. 4-3 in favor of 3D Max still as Yard smokes are being lobbed out.
Chip damage onto Wildcard. Functioning just over half health. Lucky starts secret.
Oh, he's noisy, so they don't believe that anything crossed immediately. You wouldn't be that noisy otherwise.
Oh, Zentaris completely overlooks Exercise's aggression. That's been rewarded for a new to the ramp position. Takes a lot of confidence to go for a play like that when you are on your own. And this is confidence too. You've got the man advantage, so he has to kind of strike a balance here between info and not giving away an equalizing frag.
Second layering.
Ricardi is coming for you. Lucky.
Oh. Very well done.
Yeah, well, I mean, having an AK for that fight, it couldn't be better.
And ready for the pathing as well, close to the smoke.
Oh, that's gone horribly wrong.
And they can set up in a staging area now. U2. Oh, this is a fast flank.
It is. So Mac is going to push. Going to come around and kick up a fuss, or at least fake it. So Lucky can actually do damage on the ladder. Exercise, they're all trying to distract, so Exercise's flank can connect, and connect it has. Nice team play, actually. Really like the trust in one another there. Maka starts faking that he's pushing the smoke. Lucky starts getting loud on the ladder, and it's enough to keep no eyes on Hut.
It's still stressful for a moment, but AWP picked up and now given over to Maka. Good opener from Exercise, just an easy as you like kill. It's great when the players aren't even looking at you. These two make it interesting for a second, but the response time, the team play, the bait and switch. First tactical timeout called by EF. Zentaris has 9.6. So they want to get the AWP into the hands of Wox so he can drop that across. See what they're trying to prioritize. Looks like it. Not only about sorting out those weapons, but working out what the approach is going to be. So, map number 1, as you can see, was relatively close. This could have been 2-0 in favor of 3D Max. 13-10. EF got away with it. 13-5 on Inferno. The French came back with a vengeance, and now Nuke. Looks like it won't be into the AWP, but dropped an AK. So they've left enough residual cash for Woxy to get an AWP in a future round if that's the call, but they're going to operate in this one with 5 AK-47s. How does that impact the approach? Some of the Zentaris in yard looking for the space. And he's going to go against Exercise, so a different head-to-head.
And he looks like Exercise isn't stopping. Clean crosshair placement, no adjustment needed. Exercise down, man advantage.
The ramp player though.
Fire. It is Maka though. Posted, they'll be surely anticipating an AWP. Now he actually gets collateral, has to go for a quick no scope. Ricardi's trade is there. 4v3 problems here. Woxix trying to maintain the lobby control, trying to hold on to that cross. Oh. Not known to be a rifler.
But if Zentaris can get the vent, it's fine. They just tried to flash down the vent because they knew Zentaris were down secret, but they actually flashed themselves. That's why they didn't continue forward, which is probably why the movement was so wonky. And Woxix thinking, what the hell are they doing? Zentaris, you've got 2 trailing you, but he will focus on the vent drop.
Now drop vent and go. 2v2. Ricardia noted. Madja dark with an AWP. That's
Yeah,
not
tough.
comfortable. Yeah, it's a
double
good angle
doors.
for it.
Needs to hit the shot though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Keeping the crosshair drawn. Lucky looking for answers. Shadow spotted and missed. Baited by the Lucky jiggle. Now he's forced into the fight. Madja hits his, but the flames from the grave. Lucky closes it down.
Time, it's going to be close. Oh, I think he's just got it.
Oh my goodness, it's actually on the number, right on the
Whoa!
dot. He gets it done. How do you stay so cool? Pick up the kit as well. Oh,
Took a moment longer on that. It would have gone very wrong.
bloody hell. Very, very close. So we'll see this nice opener, and it still doesn't translate into a win.
It's this here that's a bit wobbly. Woxic very frustrated with how that went down. Zentaris getting another body.
Looking good.
Doesn't even need to get the kill. Someone's in a good mood. I tell you, it's not Zentaris. Ramp rush with the Mac 10.
Exercise might be in trouble. Yep. Gets one, gets out. That's dreamy. That's a perfect result. Breaks the glass, could block with a smoke of his own. He's really feeling like the full rush. He just dumped his whole util belt. But that might, I mean, that's enough to be scared.
Well, they made a round work where they got a ramp for free with Tech 9s. Now they've got better weapons Xantares smoking a molly. If you can get the smoke towards single door and the molly into the stairwell, you're still going to have to deal with players in the site.
Hurry up and wait.
Hoping for a reaggress, but here he comes. So smoke towards the windows, molly towards dark.
And the smoke towards the double doors. The diligent util for the lower take, but exercise is still going to be a real problem.
Flash and peek.
Yeah, he might. He actually doesn't choose to, hoping to be overlooked here. Oh, gets his onto Madja. Evades the nade. 4v3 for the retake. That's if they plant. Nice bowling from Xantares. Nade connects, finishes off Lucky. Xantares on that ram side. Woxic gets the bomb planted. Gravity flanking ramp. Woxic considering that possibility. Body in control with an opportunity. This window fight is everything, and Xantares has made it look easy. Takes down Body, double kill from Xantares, translating into a round win, especially now Gravity is gone. Jota removes him, a fourth for the T side.
Orb's right there.
Yeah, you can see it. And yoinked by Jota, covered by Woxic. He tried. He would have liked the AWP, but will leave with his life.
Probably going to go down to the bomb.
Actually, does he? Yarp.
Yeah, and you could see that sunk in. When he took that fight, I think he wanted the AWP, did the damage. As soon as he took it, he kind of accepted his fate.
Yeah. So it was covered. You know, Woxic did the necessary damage, stops him from bringing anything through, and it's not going to be pretty for these last couple of rounds, is it?
No, I think that you have to go for back-to-back force buys.
Yeah, but you have to do something with intent, right? It can't
But
just
lobby aggression, I think, would be fine.
Yep.
We've already seen them get away with it when it's been more segmented. So
But if you're Madja, you're saying they've got bad money.
yeah, they should be pushing lobby. Just because you know it's going to happen, you got to stop it.
Xantares actually exposed and lucky, fair play. He gives it his best shot, gets Xantares low. Maybe Maka can finish him off with a pistol.
Ooh, it's all going to come down to timing.
I don't know, this is such a hard clear. The pre-aim looks good. Wow, respect. Pre-aiming directly above his head. That's an unusual fight.
Oh, bit off more than he could chew. Went too far up secret. Got punished by Woxic's AWP.
And look at this lobby hold. They are ready for this.
This is the fight. Jota on the fade.
Famas prevails first the AK.
Now the hut push.
Yeah, Wicardi is responsible for a lot here. And Wicardi is very low. Hoping Gravity gets overlooked. Then swings on through from the flames. A headshot would be required. Can't finish off Madja. Exercise silently ascends.
He immediately rerouted.
Ooh. Tried to do the silent drop, didn't nail it.
Yeah, don't know if they heard that or not.
No, not looking like they did, considering
Well, he can beat them down the vent now. Oh, heading through lobby, so chasing their ghosts. Going to get himself into an AK at the very least. All right, Alex. This situation, save or retake. 2v1. Scoreline 6-4.
Okay.
Bomb's about to be planted.
With no kit and with half health.
And no money in the next round. Lost bonus at the bottom. Do you...
I think you save.
Here we go. He's going for it. Go out in the blaze of glory.
Let's just see if Madja's angle, is rewarded.
Okay, wow. Could have had a rifle to contend on the final round of the half. Now they'll be in a little bit more of the same. MP9s, 5.7s, light util. So Eternal Fire have done well to bring this back to what could very well be a 6-6 half. The last thing you'd want right now if your EF is to lose to this, you've had to work hard to get back in this position. And it would just be a frustrating round considering the circumstances. Whoa, triple nades deep, completely evaded. Well done, Xantares. I think they're worried about his openings. He's been good on yard.
An effective spam from Wicardi as well. Punishes anyone leaving or returning to main.
How the 5.7 has so many bullets.
Yeah.
That's
Why is it a deagle as well?
just a laser beam.
I don't understand this pistol.
Because pistols in the past they've nerfed by taking away how much ammo it has.
Yeah.
And they did that with the P250. They did it with the Tech 9. They did it with the CZ. Maybe we need to do it with the 5.7.
Maybe we do need to do it with the 5.7. It's losable now. Mac is not ready for this Jota play. He actually now reveals himself. Caught a wisp of Mac up.
Oh, did body step?
He did definitely step. But now, as Antares, dead to the 5.7. Mac is putting in a solid shift for the boys. Distraction, destruction. 7 for 3D Max. They still one at the tail end of the half. Eternal Fire 5 to work with.
Okay. Well, 4 out of the 5 pistols in favor of 3D Max so far. Let's make it 5 out of 6, and this could be yours. PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025. The arena awaits for one of these two teams. It's not elimination on the line, but it is progression. You join the big boys. FaZe, MongolZ,
and Falcons.
Oh, you said that like we were going into an anime opening cutscene.
Felt like one. Wessink.
Could be a good series where we have the coaches talking in moments of the game like that, and you get to be the coach, right? We'd have to come up with some funny lines.
Okay, I'm in.
I couldn't do it on the spot. I need something scripted.
Yeah, like everything.
He could be doing a recipe.
Every day is scripted, right?
Well, yes.
We write down
we're not
everything
meant to tell the viewers
Oh, you're right.
that the games are scripted.
But you write down every word you're going to say before we go live. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even these.
Yeah. And why did we put this in the script today?
Sometimes we like to give them a peek behind the
It's
curtain.
like, a fourth wall break. It's quite exciting.
It's only for those paying attention.
Yeah, because no one was paying attention during that break.
Little Easter egg.
Yeah.
I got glorp glorp.
Yeah, glorping. It's glorping time. Let's see how this one goes. 3D Max going to start for a yard take, heading silo. They've been doing these main roof in yard splits where they end up kind of wrapping out towards heaven. But you have to get past Antares USP, which has only peppered them mildly. Woxic gets a nice headshot, and Antares matches. It's all too easy for Eternal Fire's pistol. Lucky. Not so lucky today, as he paints a nice picture around the head of Jota.
Okay, well, 2 out of 6. Could be the most important one yet.
It's better than 1.
Damn straight. And no kills, no plant. Big problems. Important kill for Woxic because Zentaros can get run down on then. Instead, he takes a bit of the aggro and they just absolutely mince him. So an economical on the field. We decided we weren't going to call them milkman rounds, were we?
We decided it just doesn't make sense. But it does. But also, I think 90% of our viewers don't even know what a milkman is. One, if you know what a milkman is.
Well, we didn't have milkmans.
I had a milkman.
You had a milkman.
Yeah. A glass bottle of milk.
Little.
Oh,
It's always little.
get a nicely sized bottle of milk in a glass bottle.
In a glass bottle.
Put
Right
outside
now,
the door.
J-Raz is showing us
What are they doing?
the men on the ladder. Well,
they playing?
They're doing a milkman round.
Oh, they're milk. Oh, you should have. Oh, I wish you'd have said. I'd have understood.
Now, in case you are a new viewer,
Oh, wait. The org dot got changed. Let me appreciate that for a second. Sorry, a newer viewer. Yeah, you go. I'm just going to look at this dot.
on these type of rounds, you want to allow the CTs to siphon through their utility, so they have to expend cash money into the next. You want to get every penny worth, every little percentile in Counter-Strike.
A lot of people know what a milkman is.
Of course.
So maybe it's fine.
But he brings the milk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so it doesn't really work.
No.
So you'd have to
But
be
it's
like,
milking the util.
yes, but we can't
So-
say that. We can't call it a milker round. We can't.
Well, we could get it sponsored.
Oh, yeah. Brought to you by Mula Milch.
Get Trans on the phone. I'm sure he could sell that one. All right. Consecutive spotless rounds. Woxic farms up on the Ooga.
Awooga.
7-7.
Counter-Strike time.
Okay, Alex. Gravity has intentionally invested into a Mac 10 even though he could have afforded an AK-47 weaponry.
Which makes me think...
He's probably either going to do something quick or maybe a vent dive.
Does Lucky have the spawn for the nade? He is going to be taking the nade...
To the door.
To the door. Gravity might go over. Is he doing the drop? And he's not. He's just lining up nades. Nothing fast. Thank you very much, Observer.
Could be second tempo. It is.
Magic's in such a powerful position, though.
He's going to get mollied.
Magic should get one at least.
Oh,
makes it two.
good hustle.
Burns down, but it's all good in the Eternal Fire hood until Exercise gets just the one. Maka. No nades, but the bomb on his back and a spot onto Zantares. That's the end of that. This is flying by now. These rounds have come quickly. Quick 3-round start for the CT campaign of Eternal Fire in pursuit of playoffs. At the end of this one, we will be securing a fourth team.
So, just to note, because Gravity invested lightly, he knew he was going to be the entry man, so it's more about the agility of the MAC-10 as opposed to the pace of the MAC-10. Similar things, but slightly different. He's now been able to drop a hero AK to Maka. So they have gone for a half buy with the loss bonus in play. So there are some threats on the field.
Yeah, Maka primarily. Oof. Oof. He got tagged by the scout.
Oh, so did
Two
Boxing.
tags. Two scout tags. That makes this round a whole lot more scary. Suddenly, these sidearms can one-shot you. He's trying to do everything in his power.
This is sketch.
Guardia, 5 bullets as well. He's surrounded. I don't know if he's getting out of this. Oh, a missed scout shot. Maka on the punish. They are running out of chances. Walks in. Oh my God, he
You were
breaks his
already
legs.
low.
10 HP. It's hectic for the French squad, but this would be a horrible round to lose if you're Eternal Fire. Nice response. Jota. Ooh, needed more than that. Perhaps Maka dead. Nice from Madja. Wraps around. Another chance. And oh my God, he's done damage, but does lose his life. A man advantage for 3D Max. And Zantares,
the bomb.
He's got some discipline.
One above him.
Down now. Body. Good read.
What a topsy-turvy round of Counter-Strike this one's been.
It's all over the place.
And look at this.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It might work. Oh. Yeah. Lucky doesn't know. Lucky doesn't know.
The Woxic and the bomb are outside in yard on this Monday.
So long as Body plays first. Oh no. Oh, no. My gosh. Oh, he got it!
Wait,
why did he turn around? What? What? The whole play, it hinged on retrieving that bomb in that window of opportunity. He's just turned around. He's just checking it out. That's awkward.
Save.
Ooh. Like straight up distracted, like a NPC. Like
That was
Like a rogue
strange
used
indeed.
distract.
I would love to see that from Lucky's perspective. Little heist. He's in Ocean's 14.
yeah, him and no, Alex. Never mind. Him and his friends.
Mac is probably George Clooney.
Yes.
Body's Matt Damon.
Yep.
I reckon Lucky's the Brad Pitt.
You think so? Yeah.
We're just throwing names.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't seen Eternal Fire lose any frustrating rounds in this series so far, so this is going to be interesting to see how they respond. But there's the Mac attack. Right when we needed it.
Just when you needed it. That's perfect. Crazy turn of events. I don't know what that's just, I don't know, timing. All right. How do they respond to this? Woxic's AWP goes searching yard. He's turned the flash. They are out and about. Gravity wise to the tricks, but Zantares consistent thorn in their side. And a hard shot to hit. Maka confirms AWPing presence. So Zantares and Woxic's positions noted for 3D Max. Now that incendiary will buy time for the smokes to fade. Will Gravity still try and get across? He will. Just across in time. Unnoted. Undeclared. No info on the cross.
Well, Zantares is already down and he's actually blocked with the smoke, so Gravity will have to hit the brakes for now.
Very nice.
You can see Zantares worried about the vent slip, so there are a few holes. Eternal Fire don't have a full grasp of the situation. Bomb is over towards lobby. You have Joda parked up, ready to deal some damage. So info is really what EF are lacking. Another smoke lands. Blocks Squeaky Door for a moment longer.
Yeah, that's the last of their smokes. Zentara's deliberately leaving the doors open so we can play this clock angle. Oops.
Gotta be... Oh, brother man. It doesn't appear that it's being acknowledged. Magi, you've been the hero on the Hut in the Flames before. Your support network is through main, as well as heaven.
Magi responds. Gravity flies up the ladder, clearing Magi. Nice headshot delivered. Okay, double entry from Gravity. Response from Arcadia, short-lived. It's Maka that punishes on the break.
And a save again. Okay, Eternal Fire starting to come unraveled.
That was a really bizarre approach to the topside take.
Yeah, what an interesting way to entry into A with a multi-kill.
Yeah, up vent.
Outside, down secret, up vent, into A.
Was he had some supportive util.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
There was a top Hut molly.
Yeah.
Some flashes in the mix. Woxic dropping backside, getting blindsided again. We've had a couple of those moments, especially when we're back on Inferno. There was a few that we were addressing.
I will say that Zentara saving an AK on the CT side of Nuke is dangerous.
Can he hold on to it?
No, he can't. Gravity leaves with 3. That's a massive high-impact round from Gravity, even that third, removing Zentara's resources, and Jota only the M4.
Yeah, so if Zentara's held on to that, he could have dropped a rifle.
Oh, yeah, it could have been a little bit more spicy.
Exactly, and now we are at 2,400 loss bonus going into the next, so you will just use this one gun. Woxic can get out the AWP next round, sure. But 3D Max are about to crack double digits unless Joda does something spectacular. That started with Zentara's opening kill outside.
It certainly did.
That was a 4v5 disadvantage scenario.
Yeah, that's not the best.
You can't be losing those.
Not the one. How many's lucky getting here? It could be 0, you know? Zentara's. Oh! And Jota dead. Great awareness. He knows it's a lobby crunch, or at least feels like it's a lobby crunch. His Molotov symbolizing that, but Woxic hiding out. Little rat. The back. Gets it done. All good. Everything's fine. You got rifles, and you probably should save them. How do you feel about that?
It's the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, but it does mean we are going to see a 10th already. And just 3 away from 3D Max being the 4th team at the PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025 playoffs.
And you come into this, EF were one of the top 3 teams alongside of FaZe and the MongolZ, so for them to have to battle through tomorrow is going to be tough.
Yeah, so who's down there already? It was MOUZ.
Yeah, MOUZ with the loss earlier today.
It's the winner of that game later.
Yeah, let me have a little
Pain
look.
VP.
So whoever loses Pain VP will join that bucket of the 2-2. Whoever wins Complexity Saw will join the 2-2.
Okay, so Complexity.
And Astralis MIBR is still going.
Right. Oh my god, they are...
Yeah.
How many overtimes do those guys play? They played 2 maps in one.
Map number 1 went 25-22, and it's currently tied up 11-11 on map number 2.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, so they're really getting their money's worth over there.
Yeah. Who would have thunk it that the most equal teams, the teams that are exactly the same skilled, is MIBR and Astralis?
That's a great question.
I wouldn't have thought it. I wouldn't have done that. I haven't even drawn comparisons like that before, but I quite like it.
Well, they had a head-to-head in Katowice as well, I believe.
And the OT in there?
That was in the plans. MIBR won that.
Okay, Astralis have gotten better. That's what everyone's saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Second tactical timeout called from Eternal Fire. Turning point in the series right now. Zentara has 17 kills to his name. Supporting cast. Needs to step up. It's not too late. Arcadia 0-5 in openings. That's not a lovely stat next to your name, but Body 0-4. Woxic did get that AWP. There are defuse kits. Exchange of U2 outside. Aggressive incendiary to stall the crawl. Smoke's dotted and landing. Woxic starting secret with the AWP. Tara's in back warehouse. Will have a lot of trouble coming his way. Still has a HE to clear.
If they can survive Zentares on this cross, that's better than the majority of the rounds they've started. Okay, he does get tagged up a little.
They want to come through this by the looks of things.
He's going to have to reload soon.
Or do they?
He's got 7 bullets on the reload, gets
Down
across.
To
Break comes through. Maka actually finds Zentares, but there's a combo meal. Wicardia feasts on 2. Nade on the side. And it's already problematic. Exercise gets down. Body slips across, but there's Woxic Sorpa waiting, as you highlighted. You can't miss this. Will Exercise wide swing it? Or is he waiting for Body to cook? Yeah, not going to be obliging.
Well, the pressure's going to be on Jota, so they take lobby control, but right now we can see Heaven being the priority. Oh, and the timing. Jota swings out for the double. That one's trouble. Lucky last to find. They have done exactly that. And Eternal Fire confirm a big round with a triple kill from Wicardia. A double from Jota. The 2 younger lads, the future of Turkish Counter-Strike, step up to keep them in it.
Needed that. That felt compulsory. This is the Wicardia double. Whoa. Oh, that's a perfect replay. Yeah, you can see just... I mean, Zentares was kicking up such a stink, trying to keep everyone busy. Wicardia's the one that profits.
Back to the financial game conversation. Win this EF. 3D Max have no money.
And they're already starting strong. Chip damage onto Body, but he might get across. Yes, he will. No one's tending to this right now. I lied. I straight up lied. Woxic is. And Woxic...
Oh! What?
Gives him a Nico treatment. We saw one of them yesterday. Flattens Woxic. Maka gives one back for free.
That's a little bit odd. Good nade. Great nade.
Lucky swings in. Jota nails his shots. He's looking good. It's Jota!
Jota!
Oh, man.
Triple A indeed. All access denied at ramp.
That is stunning.
He didn't waver. That stayed crisp.
That is really, like, that is just frag movie material right there. Looking like a Source Deagle clip. Oh. Bang. 10-10. As you highlighted, the financial ramifications will be felt. What was Maka doing?
I'm not sure.
Like, why would no one be hurt or watching door so early in the round? Like, that's... You've thrown outside smokes.
I guess he's thinking emergency rotation down to
vent?
B because Woxic died. Because remember that started with the
no,
Woxic.
That's not bad. That makes sense.
But still, seems a bit crazy because you have a number advantage. You don't need to take that risk. You had a man down secret.
He was moving.
Yeah, right. So I think that one right there, Mac is overcooked.
I mean, yeah. You're going to take... It's always risk reward, you know? It's always... A lot of these times it's going to come down to... But that one does look a little iffy upon review. The power of hindsight. Yeah, just a really pedestrian way for them to find the equalizing frag. After such a sick shot hit by Body, you kill the AWPer, you force rotations, but then immediately kind of find it clawed back. Good catch from our Rob's team as well, seeing that push through the smoke. So let's go. Round 21.
Oh.
Economicals. It's not the kind of time in a game, you know, a third map, 20 rounds deep where you want to be having your money broken.
Yeah, so 2,400 is the loss bonus into the next. I think a plant would really help them going forward. They have invested into some light pistols and smokes to try and keep it interesting.
So you want to fake outside, but you haven't thrown all the smokes?
No, they have one. Oh, Lucky's in lobby. So I guess it's just to keep some eyes. Or did it miss? Either way.
Either way. It's going to be very hard to get a bomb plant here. Look at the setup. Jota hid an anti-flash and pressure onto main. That's a good start. Wicardia's under some scrutiny. Nade will get Body. Maka's trapped. Maka should be dead, but Wicardia should too. Look at the spread. The spread, it hasn't come. It hasn't caught him. Oh, the incendiary life. Brutal. Wait. Gravate's down the vent.
You take
he
the plant.
Gets the plant.
Yeah, you take this.
Yep. $600 for everyone. I actually remembered they changed it.
Yeah.
Proud of myself.
Okay, well, the Glock. If he takes down Wicardia first, he should be immediately traded.
It's a 0% chance.
Oh, didn't even get one on Wildcard.
Come on, man.
They were playing anti-rush on A as well. You can tell that by the nade that they threw off top hut. Because if it was going to be an A rush, you tend to see the door get blown open by the T's and they run on through. That nade is to slow them down in your molly. So the protocols were there for EF to deal with a top attack, but they take the lead. 11-10. Bomb goes down. Extra finances will help the buy and help formulate the call for Maka.
Fair play getting a bomb plant out of that. So it is a full. But an 11 round to 10 scoreline, last map, and an opportunity for the playoffs.
I'm surprised that we didn't see 3D Max burn their last tactical timeout there.
What was the coach thinking? Maybe saving it for the next one.
Maybe. Maybe like the call that Maka made.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Didn't feel the need to intervene.
I love this aggressive AWP line. Now, it's something Maka was doing in the first half, so certainly going to be cognizant that it's a possibility. Whoa, that is crazy.
Jeez.
That is crazy. There's no smoke up. He just goes and starts his reposition down.
Guess they're trusting that the AWP is applying that fear factor.
Zentaris has likely communicated that he hasn't been holding that cross. It becomes a internal timer.
This is a fake. There'll be no commitment behind this. Maybe body will lurk.
Maka starts to work his way out. Maja trying to tend to that.
Not deep enough. They're in.
Oh, yeah, Wildcard, you got a lot of work. He's panicking. He's feeling it. He's got
Bomb.
to hit the shot. Nails it now. Another is delivered. Wildcard stands up and delivers for Eternal Fire. Wildcard has done everything. 3 kills in defense of this top pop. Body 1. He's just the late peace out yard. Well done. He was kind of on his own there.
It's the second string of this team that have stepped up.
Your Jota
and Wildcard. They have stepped up massively. The two of them have had hugely impactful moments down the stretch for Eternal Fire, and that's what's the difference between this Turkish side. For the longest time, it was your Zentares, right? And then finally they got married together with Woxig, the two of them getting to play side by side after all those years. Your dead body.
Nearly had a chance on the headshot for Woxig. The bait jumping around the world. Hello, Jota. Goodbye, Jota. He's a good shooter. He is giving it everything it's worth. Gives it a valiant effort.
Yeah, but for Turkish Counter-Strike, Wildcard coming onto the scene, that was a nice, fresh bit of air in the room.
Yeah.
And then you add Jota to that mix. The firepower, it's great, right? It's not just Calix who's here, a great supportive element, can clutch, can anchor, but not as impactful as a Jota.
Something that's been so impressive to me was seeing Wildcard show up, do well, and then get kind of worked out.
Well, yeah, because he was a one-trick on Vertigo, remember?
That's right. That's right.
He's had to become a lot more comfortable on a lot more maps, and the talent in Turkey on display. Yeah. Very important round, and this could be it.
They're looking a little lost here.
And this is why I said I'm surprised we didn't see the timeout come in the round before, because now you're functioning with a whole lot less cash. It's going to be Galils in lieu of AKs. It's going to be rough around the edges with the util. And it's just one more round necessary for Eternal Fire to punch their ticket. Grand final in Bounty, playoff of Cato, and another stage awaits in Cluj.
I mean, yeah, this is starting to feel like, you know, where their tournaments begin. When the playoffs start, it feels like a guarantee to Eternal Fire. And, well, 3D Max made them certainly work for it. They still can, albeit with a Deagle and some Galils, less nades than they'd have liked.
They like to make it close, don't they?
Yeah, it's Eternal Fire, though. This is it, a golden opportunity to be in the top 8 of another event. Back to back to back. Playoffs.
Looks like late diagonal. Oh.
What's that?
Oh, he's missed. Oh, no.
The third map in the final round.
Oh, no.
He's got 2.
He's got to reconfigure the wall now.
He's got 3.
Oh.
Well, you better make good use of these smokes because you're 1 short. Does the 2 smoke wall as a response? I like that he's managed to be able to adapt to that, but still, Zentares and Wildcard are here, ready to spam and succeed. More often than not, they've been able to make it costly for 3D Max on their ventures into the yard position. Crab walking across, keeping their heads tucked. That's the Zentares spam. Wildcard does the same, but actually Body spins around on Petit Pirouette.
It's a big B commit now.
And now...
Bombs down, they're committing.
They will have to set up for a post plant. Woxic understandably concerned about a late ramp arrival. Body getting across is huge.
No one's dealing with B. If they walk into the site, do EF just give this over with the number disadvantage?
Maybe?
Well, that smoke might not cost them whatsoever. 35 seconds.
Has Body just saved them with that crazy spam back? He was low as well. Look at this HP.
I honestly think they might just save.
What's their money like? I mean, you've got cash on people.
Well, exactly, but they've gambled, and
What?
they're in the wrong place. Nobody contesting for this whatsoever.
Why has it not been considered? I suppose
Bomb goes down.
they're still worried about lobby.
They're not even really moving.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, and then Madja loses out on the duel. That might be a nice little upgrade for Lucky, but he's going to be spammed on down by Jota. Exercise flanking for that AK-47, thank you very much. And now Woxic and Zentares are...
wait.
What?
Are they going for it?
Oh my god, wait.
They all left the site. You got to go now. There's like 7 seconds left on the bomb.
Oh my god!
No, they don't
Oh,
need
you
this
can't
time.
reach it,
I think they're too late. They're way too late.
They were playing for the Ninja?
If they were
For the whole...
3 or 4 seconds quicker, that could have actually been possible.
Or it was planned at Astralis. They might have actually had it.
Maybe.
Holy moly. Oh my god. I don't... That... There's been so many rounds where I'm just like... I'm confused.
But I think the point that you made there, it felt like there was enough money. Maybe it would have been a bit touch and go.
You just want to make sure you have everything for a clean finish?
Sure, but now they have everything.
Yeah.
That round was Galil's in lieu of AKs. They were light on the util. They messed up a smoking spawn.
Some really...
Now we might go overtime. All right. Back on. Yard control. Aggression.
Yep, okay. Aggressive AWPing. Woxic shuts down Body.
In and out.
That's how you like it. Gravity outside with Mac up. And there's a chance for Exercise. He actually fires off a warning shot, will force the util out. Now there's a Hut player as well. Leaving Hut is a death sentence. However, Descending Secret. Zentares is a bit slow on this. He's already thrown the block smoke. Accounting for the potential vent slip, but does Gravity brave the smoke?
Oh, he does.
Oh, timing. And headshot. What
Jump
a quick
scare.
flick. Zentares is dead. Overtime could be still up for debate. Gravity. Oh, Icardia.
They're going A?
Couldn't finish him up the vents. We've seen Gravity's entry path up the vents before. Madja, though, got nothing last time. This time, he seems set to succeed. Gets one. There's Jota in the feed. Woxic's there as well. 3v2. Eternal Fire. They're doing it. The playoffs are one frag away. It's only Maka, singed, blind, and soon not to be with them. Held by Woxic, forces the AWP shot, swinging into Magis' next step in this clutch. Knows where Woxic was, knows where Jota has been. Woxic, audible drop. Maka's considering his options, and it's Woxic that secures it. Eternal Fire, perpetual playoffs. Despite the tired, the weary bodies, they continue to rack them up. Another playoff for Eternal Fire, right down to the wire.
Yes, well, as my ex used to say to me, it doesn't matter how you get there, as long as you get